welcome back to Out the Box. We have a beautiful cast here. I am K__amazing. You can also follow my catering page at Cater by K, all with a K. We're going to start with the right.
What's up, Weeble Wobbles? You already know what it is. It's your boy. If you didn't know, now you know. For real.
I don't know what time it is in the world, so good night, good morning. Everybody that's watching, hello, I'm Shard. You can follow me on Instagram at Shard to God. You can also follow my brunch page, Invite Only Brunch, or at Invite Only Brunch, the only brunch that matters. Shout out to my boy Keith, man. Shout out to my boy Rodney. Once again, y'all already know what I'm about to do. Shout out to my mom. I love her. Hey, look, if you watching, Mom, I love you. We're going to go ahead and pass it off to Asia.
My name is Asia. My Instagram is _embrace_awkward. I have a podcast as well called I Hate It Here. Please subscribe.
Hey y'all, it's Marley, and you can follow me at Looks by Lee, and you can also follow my business page at LXL Extensions, and come see us and pull up on us at Invite Only Brunch May 14th.
Oh, that's me in it. Oh, that's wild. Hey, listen, you already know the vibes at Nels 1914. Obviously, I'm Nels. 1/4 of Ball Sports Podcast, Balls_Sports_podcast, and founder and creator and CEO of Griot Talks LLC, where we're generating realistic intellectual output together.
Wait, you got grill or real grill?
It's a double entendre, so it's like mental food and like the griot race of West Africans that.
What's your Instagram page again for that? You got Instagram?
Griot Talks, GRIOT Talks.
Griot.
Yeah,
Griot.
It's a good look, man. We just trying to make sure that the history stay in the community, man. We here.
So the first question is, can your partner create insecurities in you that weren't there prior?
Ladies first.
I feel like no one can actually create any insecurities in you that weren't there initially. Just because, what are they going to pull from? What are they going to draw from if nothing's there? It's not going to stick.
I think so. I think your partner influences how you think. So if you felt secure about your body and he like, damn, babe, you go to the gym and work on your legs or work on your arms, you could be a little bit more toned or not even tell you, but then let's go to the gym. You might start thinking like, I might do need to go to the gym, might do need to get toned a little bit. I'm not as sexy as I thought I was. So I think our partner can influence us. So yeah, I think so.
I believe like everyone's insecure, but I feel like your partner can project on you and make your insecurities like bigger. Maybe you like didn't like your body just a little bit, but then your partner be like, you can jump in the gym a little bit.
But the question said insecurities that weren't there.
Yeah, I still think so. I feel like your partner, especially if you love that partner, you're gonna take what they say dearly. So I think they can project for sure.
Yeah, I think, I'm going to agree with the ladies on that. Like, I just think naturally as humans, we are insecure about, like, different features that we may have on our body or just different things about us. So
insecurities that aren't there.
No, like, I get it. Like, but just, like, things that we don't know about, like, just like little things, right? Like, I know, like, we all have our different types or different people we kind of, like, lust. Well, yeah, you can use lust after. So I'm on Instagram. I like girls' pics all the time that I probably have never talked to. But if my girl ever saw that and looked at their body, she might think that's something that she wants or something that she lacks. It creates an insecurity. So, I think partners can create new insecurities within a relationship.
Easy answer. So, yeah, I think so. I don't have any other point besides everything that everybody has already touched upon. So
it's probably cheating to just say yes and no. I think absolutely, but I think it's situational. I think it really depends on what you want to be insecure about, right? Because I think at the end of the day, it's criticism. Is it constructive? Is it destructive? And it's also tone. It's a lot of factors that play into it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like at the end of the day, like, your significant other can tell you something like, hey, you're trash. And you're not trash. You're like, man, it is what it is. Right? But then you might not really know. So when she tells you A or he, it's like, nah, I don't know about all that. Right? The next question is going to be, why? Right? Like, that always happens. Like, if my old lady comes to me and says, hey, like, what do you think about this dress? And I'm like, there's better dresses. right? She's not gonna sit there and just be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
right? No, she's gonna be like, fuck, why?
That's true.
What you mean? Like I literally wasn't really asking you to comment. I thought this dress was fine. That's why I'm coming up in front of you in the first place. And now you're just sitting there like, there's better dresses, right? Or honestly, there are some who feel like they'd have fire anyway, and they're gonna sit there and be like, I mean, that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the world gonna think this is fire. You know what I mean? So I think it's a yes and no, but I think it's also situational.
Agree.
Agreed.
For sure.
Depends on your confidence
That's a
level
word.
too.
Agreed.
Insecurities is a hell of a drug, man. It's whatever you want to feed into. You know what I mean? Because there's some things like you might look at like your friend or whatever, and they're insecure about that, and to you, you're like, why? It doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So that word within itself is like, you know, it depends on the level.
Yeah, it depends on how you take it. Like,
Yeah, because sometimes it's simple things that somebody will tell you, and it changes everything. Like you could leave and look at yourself and be like, "Damn, I'm fire today," and then somebody come in and be like, "Hey, like your hair look a little frizzy. Like what's up with it?" And now you're
Jit can't fight.
like, damn, like for real. Like you go to your homeboy, you're like, "Hey, hey, what you think about my hair though? You straight? You sure? Yeah. All right, right. So it all depends.
If it's taking too long to lock up,
Bring it back. Huh?
thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay.
All right.
Hey,
What you?
Gotcha.
hey, you should know.
Gotcha. That's that old.
Molly, you failed me.
all right,
Whoa.
I didn't know this was a test.
all right. So I got the next question. All right. Can you date someone with multiple pets or overly obsessed with their pets?
I'll go first.
Let me go
Oh,
first.
yeah.
I'll go first.
Well, could you let the person who asked the question go?
Oh,
That's not how we do
nah,
that.
it's,
Barley.
nah, yeah.
First
You know what?
time.
I'll
First
go.
time.
I'll go. Hell no. Like, I just feel like there's nothing wrong with pets for real, but there are some people that just value their pets. Just like I guess because I look at pets like they're important. I guess if you build that bond with them, whatever. But if it's not my pet, I don't care. Like I really don't. I don't care what happened to your dog or your cat. But I'm dating somebody and they just like overly obsessed. Like, hey, we chilling, right? We at the crib. We at her crib, and you know her dog's there, and the dog. We in the bed just watching TV, and her dog just hop in the bed between y'all. Like, nah, bro. Like why is your dog in the bed next to me, like laying on me? Like, get your dog off me. Like for real, like kissing me, licking me, like trying to figure out who I am, and like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's just like pets are just weird. I remember, and you know I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just like nah, fuck this shit.
Story time.
Hey, we knew a story was coming because you is you is snapping.
Look, so I dated a girl a couple years ago that had a cat. Right, I hate cats.
Ooh, cow.
I hate cat
Cast animals out.
because first I started being scared of cats because when I was little I went to a pet store and I was teasing the cat in the store and it shut up.
Oh, the cat came
The
after
cat,
you?
no, the cat hopped out the cage and it was like clawing my shirt.
Oh, he liked
So I no.
Oh, you Kanye West your shirt?
No, like yeah, I was
Not Kanye
you know what I'm
West's
saying?
Shirt.
My shit had rips and holes, but I was screaming.
Kanye West.
Because like you think
You're fashionable.
no, I think like dogs are the ones
Fashion
that attack you or like you know these wild animals, but a cat like why are you attacking me? So ever since then I was like man fuck cats man. Any cat that I see like literally like I used to live in Lauderhill growing up,
The straight
and then
cats.
bro I used to throw rocks at them cats all the
Dang,
time,
that's
So you're a
messed up.
menace.
all the time.
Exactly. He's
now-
a troll.
now-
He's a
Hey,
menace
he a
of the cats.
gremlin, dog.
Troll.
Cat gremlin.
So
Cat
now
menace.
I'm not scared of cats anymore. I just don't like them. So when I was dating this girl, right? First of all, it didn't last that long.
Because of the cat.
No, well, first
Which
of all,
cat?
it's just because her quality of living just wasn't ideal, like to somebody that I wanted to date. So she lived in like a studio apartment, which I thought was like really weird. Right?
Whoa, hey,
No.
no apartment shaming, bro.
No, hey, my bad. No. Only reason I'm saying
I'm
it's
supposed to be
weird
the shamer.
because when we went out on the date, she was bragging about the money she was making, but she lived in the studio. So I was like, all right, so you live.
Cool for money.
Nah, I'm not.
Nice
nah.
studio.
Was it at least nice? I know, right?
Studios in
Nah, it
LA
wasn't.
be like.
So, anyways,
Shots fired.
Maybe she
anyways,
couldn't keep up and clean it.
no, we talked for like 2 months because she finessed me,
Ooh.
and I think that's another reason why I didn't like the apartment because she finessed me to help her move into that apartment. Like not like I didn't pay anything, but I like
Physical
helped.
help.
I helped move their stuff, but she was moving out her ex apartment. I didn't know, so I was like, man, fuck this shit. So anyways, right. So I never wanted to go over and chill at her crib because I don't like pets. So
What you like?
I don't like pets. So the one time I was just like, you know what, I'm about to pull up. She been at my crib maybe 2-3 times this week. I'm gonna pull up, you know, like, cause she used to leave from Miami all the way to my crib. So I go over there. The house smells like rancid. Like another big word, another SAT word, rancid.
Well, she couldn't
All right.
take care of her pet.
No, like legit, like you walk into the house and then like y'all, yo, hold up, y'all know, no, bro, y'all, you know what ammonia smells like?
Yeah.
Oh,
Where it's
that-
just like,
that pee smell.
bro,
yeah,
like
that
you can't
heavy
even keep
pee
your
smell,
eyes
yeah.
open. I
That's
walked in her
piss.
crib.
That's a cat piss. She not changing the litter.
Bro, like this shit was crazy. She just having casual convo with me, and I'm just sitting here like sweating.
Your eyes are sweating.
So then like no, like legit. So then like she's like, oh, you know, let's have sex. So I'm already in my mind like, I ain't trying. Like you, first of all, you in the studio, so now it's like you can't close the door.
You go like
So
this.
you can't close the door.
Bougie as hell.
So look, ain't like we can close the door. So my mind already made up in my mind like. No,
Got to see it through,
no.
boy.
In my mind, I'm already just like I'm gonna find a reason to get out of this shit. We ain't fucking tonight. Like we gonna fuck at my crib. I ain't fucking at your crib. So I didn't have sex with her that night.
Damn.
But I couldn't
You
sleep.
didn't
Crazy
take care of
conclusion.
I couldn't sleep. We in the bed. I couldn't sleep. I'm just sitting here looking at the
Scared of
ceiling,
the cat.
and I'm like, the cat was just walking around, just
The cat
around the
looking
bed.
at you.
And then the cat hopped in the windowsill and was just looking, and you could see the eyes, you know, the glow.
Glowing in that bitch.
And I'm just like,
That's
first of all, I
kinda
can't
freaky.
sleep,
That
right?
cat lit.
And the cat just looking at me, like, wait for
Pussy was the cause of you not.
Getting pussy.
Hey,
So
Double entendre.
no, like legit. So I can't fuck with somebody, and she loved her cat. She had that cat since she was like 19. I think she was like 27 at the time. I think like 20, probably
loved
like
that
25,
pussy.
20. I don't know. She loved the cat.
She
So
loved the
But
cat,
you
which
didn't love the
prevented
cat.
you from
no,
the
it's
cat.
not my cat.
The
Like,
love
what
of the
fuck?
cat
Idiot.
took
Shit.
you away from the cat.
The love of the cat.
But I can't fuck with somebody that just loves their pets that much. I feel like
And
if
the question was multiple pets, right?
Yeah.
It was multiple.
no, like if I get a girl, right, and we together, whatever, and then we decide to get a dog, that's
It
different.
is.
But then if I'm dating somebody and then she's just like,
Already have.
you know, doing photo shoots with her dog, bro, like,
Oh, that's
Was she white?
No, you're in a
Like,
film.
when they matching outfits and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's
bro,
for Christmas
she put the
and whatnot.
flannel on her fucking like Maltese, like,
fucking ridiculous.
like no, like okay, that's a dog. Treat it like a dog. Be nice to the dog, of course. But like you ain't gotta do it.
like a dog.
Yeah.
Walking
Why
like
you
a dog.
why you got your,
For you to go.
why do you have the dog in a public shopping cart while you shopping? Leave the dog at home. Like why you bring your dog to the store?
I'm gonna interject on that only because animals are like live humans because they have spirits within them. So it's like even though they may look like an animal and you can actually communicate, they do. That's why people connect with
So
them.
remind me to
They're
never
not just like animals.
remind me if we ever dated, if we was ever together, remind me like you I could tell like she gets a bird, she's just gonna be like fucking like
bird?
yeah.
I wouldn't get a bird because I don't really care for pets like that. But at the same time, I can see why somebody has an emotional attachment to their pet.
Yeah.
Because they're not just like plants where it's like, oh, plant just grow. Like they have feelings, they have emotions, and they show you that.
No, they definitely do. Like they,
So
they do.
they
Have
do.
feelings.
They have-
They get attached to their.
They do.
To their owner.
So
I can
you
see
would
that.
what would you say your answer would be?
I wouldn't just
Okay.
because I don't have any pets and that's not really my thing. But at the same time, I wouldn't be like, nah. At the same time, it would just be kind of like something that I guess I would have to like grow into, like
Yeah.
the smell and all that.
Nah.
Again,
Now
I
that
wouldn't
you-
judge you for having it. It's just that's not something that I have personally. So it's just something that I would have to grow into.
Marley, you do realize that people who have pets, 9 times out of 10, when you start dating them, it comes to a point where they pawn those pets off
Onto
as
you.
you for you to take care of.
Yeah.
So if that's not
But
what you
is
want
that
to do,
not the same thing as people who have kids?
But kids are
No.
humans. That's different.
Are you
no,
sure?
yeah,
Because I know people who have kids and they're single mothers or single fathers, and maybe sometime down the line, it's like it's not like they're pawning their kids on you, but it's like, hey, I'm doing this with my kid. Would you like to come? What do
I'm
you
saying
mean?
is,
No, it's not.
hey, I'm going out of town. Would you mind checking in on my cat from time to time and feeding and changing the kid,
Or
the litter box?
would you mind watching my kid if I'm here?
That ain't no
XYZ?
kid. At that point, that's an accessory.
But
Yeah, a dog is
again,
a dog. Hold on.
it's really
Nah,
not
here's
the
the
it's
difference.
really not
Hold
the
on.
human or animal. It's
Nah,
the
it
value
is.
that they
It
hold
is.
in your
Nah,
heart.
nah,
I guess
nah.
they see it as
Hold
an
on.
animal. They see it as a valuable
kid,
piece of their
Here's
heart.
the thing: you can leave your dog or your cat in the house for a week without checking on it. You can't leave a kid like that.
You can't though. Somebody who's a pet owner will not agree with
But
that.
I'm saying, but like,
But
but
there's
the
pet owner
things-
people who do that though.
Yeah, there's people that will be
Peter
gone
and
for
you-
a week.
People ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shard with the foul.
It's that E&J. I try to tell you, stop drinking that E&J, bro.
Brought to you by
All
Erkinger.
right, we're gonna take a moment of silence for that.
Fold
Dre.
it, y'all.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's the
It's
ghost
been a
of that
long
cat.
day.
That cat came and got your ass
I'm
back.
not even drunk yet. That was just like a.
Damn.
Hey, you
Talking
hit
to
pause?
the mic.
But EJ makes you violent.
Hey, it's a quick commercial break. Shout out. Welcome to ODB.
Shout out to our sponsors, whoever they are.
If you like to be,
We have like
if you like to be on the show,
Or if you
Hit
like
the
to
inbox.
sponsor the show.
if you like to be on the show, if you like to sponsor the show,
Apple.
hit the inbox.
And we're back. I just want to touch on the Marley thing she was talking about exactly why a nigga wouldn't date a person that's obsessed with their animal or has multiple, because they treat them as actual kids and humans.
Yeah.
That
Put them in pajamas and shit.
and
Okay, let me ask this: does anyone here have a pet or multiple pets?
I've had a pet my entire life.
Multiple pets.
Multiple pets.
I'm the pet.
I have a
I
cat
have
and a
multiple
dog
pets.
right now.
I got 2 dogs.
AKA no.
My fault.
So
Well, it's
you-
not
if
really
you-
my
That was
pet,
extra.
but
That
it's
was
like
extra.
the family pet.
I thought it was
Okay,
cool.
so
Mufasa
I've had
and Lola.
But do you
shout
have
out
an
to them.
emotional attachment to your pet?
I have full conversations with
But do you have an emotional
Yeah, you
if
gotta
I
be
attachment?
talk
emotional.
if I talk to the pet
we
like
can
what's
talk
up,
to anybody. That doesn't mean we're
I will
attached to
when
them.
I go home I stop, I rub the
Drop
cat
and
for
roll?
like 5 minutes, I talk to him,
rub the what?
and when the cat
You need to get a timeout, okay?
I see
Yeah.
you. You
Time
John
out.
Elway.
it's that liquor, bro.
You
Yeah.
John
Time
Elway.
out.
CPT,
But like-
3 times.
Like I can tell when the cat has an attitude, I'll talk to him, I'll be like, oh okay.
Attitude with the cat.
Yeah, you can see.
Angry
Okay,
cat.
but you see what you just said. You could tell when the cat has an attitude.
Yeah.
So you already know.
But I
You
got-
could gauge that the cat actually has emotional intelligence to some
I didn't
degree.
say they don't, but it's still like there's certain things that I value. If like my cat is lost,
Hey, pause.
if
It
my
is what it is.
I mean if
It
my
is what it
yeah
is. If
if
the
my
cat's lost?
if my cat's lost, hey man,
It is what it
hopefully
is.
You just don't see the
I-
value in your
Rick,
pet.
Rick,
you
how'd you
talking
lose
about?
the
As people
cat?
do.
Well, first of all, I'm a Zoe, so we have
Exactly.
we have
As a
outside
Zoe,
cat, indoor
Zoes
outside
don't really
cat.
place value
Hold on,
to
hold on,
animals.
we do.
You know,
We be sad when they be
start
gone.
off that way, and once they start feeding it, they make sure that it's fed.
I didn't say
Yeah,
fuck
but
my pet.
that's
I
how,
just said-
that's how they show love. But outside of that, it's like,
I feel like Caribbean people are not
Nah.
really.
well,
I lost my cat before and it
I don't
came
think-
back.
well, I'm gonna make sure you fed. That's how I show that I love you.
Rick,
But that's outside
that's
of
called
that.
boomerang.
Yeah.
See, but check me out. So my thing is pets are additives. They ain't substitution.
They're not necessary.
So you ain't subbing me for no for no pet.
Now saying that because he got.
But are they really
Now
subbing
listen,
you though?
no, now listen. Hold on.
Women do that.
Are they really subbing you though?
You can't sub some animal as a place in your heart as you can have somebody else in at that place in your heart for sure.
a game, baby.
No, ain't it? Okay? So so I feel like at the end of the day, what it's gonna boil down to is what I want to do. If you have a child and I'm dealing with you, I already innately know that I'm going to want to deal with that child or else I'm not going to be there. I don't want
Facts.
to deal with your pet. It is your pet. There's more into taking care of a child than taking care of some random ass animal. So if you're gonna ask me to take care of your bird, no, I'm not giving your bird Cheez-Its. I don't want to.
No, I don't want to walk.
I don't want to. Period. No, period. No, it's I don't want to. With a child, can you watch my kid for the weekend? I don't want to. But that's your kid.
But let's be real.
That's your kid. It's what I want to do.
But
Right.
be real. You ever been around like an animal, like let's say a little puppy or a dog,
Somebody
and then you get close to that dog?
I want to. I'm not
You
gonna lie
look
to
forward
you.
to seeing that dog sometime.
Listen, let me tell you the truth.
See, but you don't hold value to.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
I don't even have pets. I'm just
as-
playing
no,
devil advocate,
listen.
so it don't really matter.
As a multiple dog owner, I kid you not, I love the shit. Let me reiterate. I love the shit out of Roscoe and Congo. Shout Shout out Roscoe and Congo one time.
Word.
He
Shout
ain't
out to
watch it, but
Congo.
you know what it is.
Hey, shout out
You
Lola.
know, listen, my
Shout out
homeboys,
Congo.
my
Congo cool.
homeboys know my dogs.
Roscoe scared
Like they've
niggas.
hung out with my dogs. You understand?
Roscoe and Pitbull.
So Roscoe's like he's a hot plow mix. He's got a little pit in him, but you can't really tell. But he's aggressive.
Bullshit.
And then and then Congo is a Yorkie poo.
Yeah.
And he's so damn cute. That's a
See,
cute little dog.
Congo got personality though.
He
Congo's
do.
a real nigga.
He be chilling. He be chilling. But in the same context, first off, Roscoe is my
Like
wife.
Waffles?
Shout out my wife, Crystal's dog, and I got Congo for Crystal. When we first got Congo, I was like, I really got him for you.
See, yeah, and that's
But
how I
it
think I
grew.
always-
It grew. So now I want.
To please the animal as well.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel
Hey,
you.
we
If-
fool with Congo though.
We listen. Congo really that.
I would buy my wife a dog, but it would.
It takes
That's your dog.
time.
That's your dog.
No,
Y'all
no.
You're gonna have to walk it.
Hey, wife, this is your dog. I got you for your
But you're gonna have
birthday.
to do
I got you this dog because you
Take
know,
care
French
of it.
coffee
Okay.
might
We're
be,
gonna
you know,
walk the dog.
some
Yeah,
friends.
no.
Again.
No, don't get me wrong. I won't neglect the dog.
Exactly.
I won't. I would take care of the dog. But if that dog died, I'm gonna go buy another one. Like,
See, but listen,
Cold-blooded.
okay,
different
but
because
listen, I
it's
feel you. You
completely-
said,
it's-
I'm sorry, one
yeah,
minute.
no, go ahead.
You said if you get close to that dog, I agree 150%. If I want,
You're going to.
if I want to.
I'm not gonna cry.
No, it's just like see, and that's kind of like what
I wanna
if
care
you
about
want
that
to,
dog.
but with a kid,
Oh.
you have to.
Boy,
It's a want and a half.
It's still a want though.
Hey, but check this
But
out.
it's just like.
Not your kid.
It
No,
is
I just
because
feel like when a human is different than an animal, it's
you're
just like
seeing that only because
that
you place more
human could
value
be
in
the
humans.
person that saves us all versus a dog.
hey,
that
but
ain't
listen, but
gonna
even
do-
then, still to jump on what you're saying.
Yeah.
there is literally men and women out there who don't want to take care of a child,
Which is
so
crazy
they
to me,
leave
like-
him or her.
Which is crazy
bro,
to
like
me.
that's my
plants.
point.
But
Want.
that's there.
I was just gonna say that's them, and that's actually not crazy
That's
because
not-
they
And
don't
those-
want
No, that
the
is
They-
because
they
I don't
want
think
the
I don't
responsibility
think
of dealing
anybody
with
on this
humans.
earth. Hold on, wait. I don't think anybody on this earth, well, any human on this earth, right, has no value. Like every human on this earth has a
Has some
value,
value.
and you could be the stepdad, just hypothetically speaking, or that could be able to spark that mindset to where that person becomes somebody important that saves us all from whatever it is, versus a dog that can't do shit. There's so
But
many
shit.
dogs. No, like shit
Hold
and
on.
pee and
Dogs
cuddle.
have-
Like I like dogs.
there's
I would
there's-
get a dog.
They have
There's a
that
lot. There's a lot of
companionship.
things that hold value that I don't want. A Rolls Royce has a lot of value. I don't want it.
Well,
You know what I mean? Barack Obama has a lot of value. I don't want his ass. Like, you know, he does.
Hey, let's-
he
let's
has a
stay
lot
off
of
the-
value.
Let's stay
Listen,
off the politics. Let's stay off the
we're
politics.
talking politically. If y'all
Hey,
want to take it there,
no,
that's
no,
on
no,
y'all. Y'all
But,
know
but the
no, we
statement
can-
I was gonna say was,
what I mean?
but the statement I was gonna say was the people that rather a animal versus a actual kid, they will put the preface that, oh, I don't want to be responsible that kid because they're gonna be acting up and shit. You literally have a full grown kid that's never gonna grow up. Eventually, that kid could pay bills. That dog ain't gonna be able to pay shit.
that dog doesn't bring any value.
No value.
It does. It does.
But
Maybe-
there
maybe
are
on a emotional-
children.
Maybe
Emotional
emotional
support. That
side.
dog is gonna take your personality. And listen, let's be real. If you sit down, lay on the ground. If you want to care, if you want to know if a dog cares for you, lay on the ground. See if it comes. Close your eyes and see if that dog comes to lick on you. If that dog licks on you,
should
dog,
make sure you're
look,
okay.
you can be without. You can feel like you're without anybody in this world, and then you have a dog. It brings you that support. It makes you feel like somebody who is suicidal.
Agreed,
They start to
because
feel
That's
there
like-
are
that's-
people.
that's-
There
so
are
that's the
people right
emotional-
now.
that's the
There are
emotional
people
part of
right
it.
now with pets who can say that their pet actually brought them happiness. They brought them love.
wanna know
They
why?
brought
Yeah.
them
Because think about
something that a child could have gave
Wanna know
them.
why?
when you come home, a dog, you see that little tail wagging? Crazy. You think to yourself, oh shit, all right.
Exactly, you love.
I
Exactly.
want to know why.
Exactly.
But then,
need
like,
that.
if you had a
Hold on.
kid though, like that's
Here's
just
the
that's a
thing.
different. That's
Here's the
because like your
thing.
kids,
each
your
his
kids
own.
run up to you.
To each his
Here's the
own.
thing.
I know y'all trying to
But
compare
some
it
people
to each
can't
his own.
have
No,
kids.
hold on. No, but I'm,
No, that's
but
different.
I'm
We're not
like
talking about
a
them.
kid.
But
a
we
kid-
are though, because
No,
we
we're
don't
talking
know.
about-
We don't know the
We're
reason
talking
why
about
certain
the
people
people-
have
no,
pets.
We're not doing the outliers.
Oh,
We're
adding
not talking
parameters?
about-
Yeah,
yeah, we're not doing the small percentage.
mean-
We're not doing the small percentage to dictate the rule. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting an anecdote for when we're talking generalities. Now, when we're speaking on animals, right?
Bar.
Now, when we speaking on animals, I kind of lost my train of thought though, cause it was going all over the place. But speaking on dogs and shit, the emotional support, yes, I give that. Oh, there we go. Boom. The emotional support, I get that. But the reason, there's another underlying reason why people clutch on animals. It's because the animal doesn't have the choice to walk away. They won't leave them like that.
There's loyalty though.
No, I'm not saying there's. I know there's loyalty, but what is the dog gonna do? The dog gonna move out, get an apartment? The dog gonna.
Some people's pets actually do run away.
No. This is what I'm saying. I get why they would probably value a pet more than a kid because the kid is eventually gonna grow up. The kid is gonna eventually start their own family. The kid is gonna.
I get what you're saying, but pets die.
I get that, but you can buy another pet.
Hey, don't, Sean, you better not say that.
Yeah,
shit.
don't say
Pets
that.
die.
Dogs die. Listen, dogs die, but look, animals die. Yes, but
Kids
you can
become
buy.
adults and move out.
You can buy another one, right? You can buy another one.
I guess you can't buy another child.
I just don't agree.
You
We
can't.
can just
No,
agree
you
to
can't buy
disagree,
kids.
because I just
Adoption
don't.
is free.
No, it's not.
We go all off subject. Just tell you.
Right.
All right, let's get back
I
to
thought it
What's
was.
the
I thought it was
question?
free
the
to stay
question
free.
was.
Can you be with someone who has multiple pets or who's obsessive with their
Okay.
pet?
So
Okay.
everybody just
Shit,
answer
okay.
that. And then
Everybody
hold on.
is-
Everybody answer the question, and then we gonna move on. To
Everybody-
the next.
No.
Let's move on because we spent. a lot of
I'm
time.
saying answer. Everyone just go down
Yeah,
the line.
mine is-
Say your
mine
answer.
is-
Yes or no?
We
So
spent-
starting with B, say no, yes or no, and just keep it simple like that. And then we gonna go to the next one.
Somebody who's upset.
I would say no.
It's gonna be a hell no for me if you're obsessive with your pet.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask if you got a pet before
Yeah.
I date you.
If you leaving the date to go to your pet, it's a no.
Nelson?
You got
Nah,
cats,
Chief.
dogs? No.
It's a nah, Chief.
I already said.
Yeah.
And then B,
Oh,
no.
baby, fuck no.
Next question.
Next question.
We went on a tangent for no reason.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's funny we said all of that just to say no collectively.
He was fighting for that dog, man.
She was.
You really was fighting
was
for
in
the
this.
dog.
Why
Right,
wasn't?
Yo, fuck little Skipper, bro.
You fucked up. You cold blooded.
I'm not. I still, hey.
saying that. I'm not saying that.
Turn the mic.
It is,
turn the
though.
mic
A
to
lot
you.
of people will say fuck
Hold on,
kids too.
just real quick before we go to this.
I want to say something.
I'm not-
Adam Kidd.
Just real quick for you.
For sure.
I'm not saying fuck the dog.
Yeah, we not
or
saying
I
that.
don't
We
like
joking.
dog. It's just that
He just don't like cats.
I'm not depending. Don't depend on me to take care of your dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if we together, we married or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. But it's just like if that dog died, I'm like, well, shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go to Petco.
Oh,
But a kid
Now I
is
can be here
different
for
because no matter what, stepdad or let's use a stepdad in this example because it makes more sense. That kid died. You just naturally get emotional attachment for a
forbid.
human.
human.
Like, and then that human, like I firmly believe, like I'm not the guy that's gonna save the world. Well, maybe, who knows? But y'all may be, or maybe y'all not. But that one kid that you got with the boyfriend that had a kid from another mom, you stepmom or stepdad, you could tell that kid one thing, like, look, baby, like, look, don't do that in school. You should try to be like this, and he becomes a motherfucker that ends world hunger, or the motherfucker that ends all the debt with all the countries we got with.
Yeah.
A dog can't do that, bro. Like,
Rin Tin Tin.
no, bro.
on.
Now you're talking about. You know what? I'm
Hey, no, hey, you know who was real? Wishbone.
Wishbone was like that.
You got Clifford too.
Man,
Scooby Doo.
Pal.
Scooby Doo.
Pal from Arthur.
y'all
Real
are
niggas out
playing
here.
with pet owners top.
Airbud.
Playing with it hard.
Lassie.
Playing
There's
with
some
it
real
hard.
niggas out here.
Air Bud. But hold on.
I like cats,
I
by
just-
the way.
Hey, all jokes aside.
Cujo.
All jokes aside, though.
Garfield.
Hold on. All jokes aside, I do fuck with animals. I love cats. R.P. Scar, you know, he was his twin, Mufasa. Still here.
Scar was the realest nigga ever.
Hold on. I have moments where I be like, damn, that dog. Because the way the cat died, he got caught in a little thing. In a
Scar
fence.
got set up.
I'm talking about my actual pet.
Oh,
You talking about
niggas jump Scar. Hey, niggas jump Scar.
No, we have two cats. Well, we had two cats named Scar and Mufasa. They were like, you know, and then Mufasa got his collar caught in the thing. We still ain't tell my nieces and nephews.
Scar pushed him.
Yeah, we didn't tell them yet. They might find out like when they older. and stuff.
Scar's real.
No,
No, Scar's the one. Scar's the one that's gone.
Listen, this deep to my heart.
It is deep.
Yo, his collar got caught in the thing and he died because he was stuck and no one knew where he was at. You know what I'm saying?
Where you got stuck at?
Like the
Don't,
fence.
don't.
You know,
So
because we have indoor, outdoor.
It's
cats,
first
so they
48.
might-
I guess back. So now you express that.
Yeah.
Forensic
So,
files.
Bro, I'm tearing up right now. This the tequila.
Sorry, bro. So
Rest in peace,
I guess like so for you,
Y'all
right?
cold-blooded.
You had that moment for your pet, for Scar or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So like you date a girl or you dating a girl right now, you gonna let your pets, your current pets, get in between you and your girl?
Nah, hey, whatever. She
So
want, they could be gone
look,
tomorrow.
so if
They
Bae,
could be gone
so,
tomorrow.
so Bae's
But
like,
to
yo,
a
look,
family house, to a
Bae's
family
like,
house,
I
so
fuck with
still
your
see
cats,
that
but I don't like cats. What are you gonna do? You just gonna like, you know what?
I'm gonna give it to like a family member that I'm cool with, that so I could go.
Which is
visit
why,
the cat,
which
you
is
know?
why it goes back to what I said, that humans are more valuable than cats. They bring more to the table.
You giving your cat away?
For my
girl.
family, for a girl
No.
that I
She
see is
sounds
potential
wild
to
to
be
me.
my wife.
This isn't
What if she's
unpacking a
allergic?
whole nother
Yeah,
conversation.
this
Oh,
might
next
be
question,
because
next question.
I was just
Might
gonna
be
say
a whole
because
different situation.
I've been
it,
trying to
it
move
rolls back
along.
to the same answer.
About
That
to
could
see
be a
my-
question.
Val,
Would
you see
give
what
your
you're
pet
doing?
Okay, the question is, when dating someone,
Wait,
should you know why they're?
Hold on, let her get the one mic.
It's my question.
Oh,
My bad, my
Go
bad,
ahead,
my
go
bad.
ahead.
Somebody pass me the box.
All right, you next, Marty.
You open it up dramatically.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the hell going on. Yeah, Charlotte, I'm here to unpack the truth. Can you handle being in an open relationship? Ladies first.
No, because I never asked to be in one, and I never will be in one. Next question.
Oh damn.
Who's next?
Asia.
Go.
Nah, I can't. I'm not sharing my king. Nope. Not that.
Well, how about if he's a prince
King is somebody else's joker.
or jester?
But that's fine
But
because
that's my king.
somebody's trash is another person's treasure.
You found value in him.
Yeah.
So he's your king. That's what's up.
Okay. This is unpacking. This is great. I love this. Tune in. ODB.
I feel like I'm not even dating her or nothing like that. I just feel like that same feeling Elliot got from The Shy. Like, y'all watch The Shy?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
When his girl was like, she wanted to be over. She paused for a little bit. I'm like, damn, this how Elliot felt.
How can I answer this?
Don't Drew Brees. Pump fake.
Okay, so I had this conversation recently.
Oh.
Because I have general conversations. I like conversations like this. Yeah, like, or just open your mind and think differently. So that was a question. Would you be in an open relationship? And it's like, I don't want to share my guy all the time. You know?
But sometimes.
Like, maybe sometimes, right?
Ooh.
So maybe, and
Okay.
this is just like imagining what probably could happen. Like me and my guy together, and we spontaneously have another person in our relationship when we want to, but not.
When you want to.
Is that an open
Yeah,
relationship?
yeah. I guess when I want to.
That is though.
It's a type of open relationship.
Yeah,
Exactly,
but not all the
exactly.
time. Like I couldn't see myself
Giving
being
Will
in
and
a
Jada
polygamous
vibes.
relationship where
Will and Jada
she's
vibes.
always around, or we all live together, or we're always sleeping in the bed together, or you know what, they're going on a date today, and I'm hell fuck no. She coming over, or we hanging out when we want to. That could be something ideal, but not all the time.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want them sharing the resources with.
No. Yeah,
So
we're
is
not
that
sharing.
your like thought process now? Like,
Yeah, that's my thought process now.
All
This
right.
is like I just had this conversation on Thursday, actually.
All right.
Like, cause
Big Jada vibes.
no,
So okay, well,
baby
No offense to
Jada.
Jada.
so
Shout
the
out
J-
to Jada.
The Jada,
She's
the
still
Jada
fine,
vibes is that usually that's misplaced, but that's another story
Yeah.
for another day. We can talk about that off air. Being in an open situation.
Wait, what? Hold on. What did
No,
you
no,
say?
no, no, no. Generalizing,
Let me-
generalizing.
Yeah, let me talk. I got this. Shout out to my wife, by the way. Hey, babe. Being in an open situation, I think again is situational, and I think to be fair, before you can answer a question like that, you can't project. That's one. Two, the word sharing That's a gaslighting word. I got to be honest. Sharing is whatever it is to that couple. You can share a lot of things. You can share emotions. And sometimes sharing emotions can be real deep because you're looking at your significant other, regardless of if you're physical, if you're not physical. You can sit there and be like, I can't share this part of me with this person who's my significant other because either A, they can't handle it, or B, I don't want them to handle it. So I am sharing my emotions with this next person. Technically, they'll say that's not cheating, but it is.
It is, yeah.
It's absolutely cheating.
sure.
So when we use the word sharing, I think we really have to get into the specifics of it all. And when we talk about handling an open relationship, again, it's situational. It's what that person wants it to be. It's what they want it to be. So my answer is, yeah, I can handle it. I'm here.
So, fuck. I'm a pussy. So, I can't handle none of that shit. Like, what's mine is mine. Right? If I make you my girl or if we're dating or whatever, you're mine. So, like, if I wanted to just fuck some other girl, I just go fuck some other girl. Like, I'll cheat or I'll break up with you and go fuck another girl. Now, share, I just can't. I can't share that. I won't know, like, as far as from an ego standpoint as a guy, I won't, like, I want to be whatever, I want to be all that you need. You don't need to go nowhere else. You know, emotionally, physically, when it comes to communication, when it comes to trust, all that shit, I'm everything. I want to be the total package for you. Yeah. So, like, what am I sharing? If I'm providing you 100% or whatever you need, I'm fulfilling all your needs, why am I sharing you? Like, no, we're going to do everything together. We're going to go everywhere together. We're going to do everything together. We're going to spend the rest
So
of
you're
my
not
life
gonna share
together.
her sexually with another girl,
No.
Mr. Threesome?
I've had threesomes, and I made it clear on the last episode.
Oh yeah, you're right. You
I
did.
did.
You did.
I said
You're not doing it.
no for
You're not
me.
doing it with somebody you're
It
in a
was
relationship
that
with.
one was trash. I told
Last
you.
one was trash.
I will have a threesome with somebody that I'm not in a relationship with because I have no ties to you, right? So one, it makes it more fun, and two, I don't have to see you again because one, that threesome happens, I don't gotta talk to you again that next day. It was for sport. Now I got my girl with me, right? Like if she's into that, we could talk about it, right? But 9 times out of 10,
But you're willing to talk about it.
we could talk about
Okay,
it.
so hold
but
on.
I know I'm still 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna be like,
Cool.
nah.
Cool, but
Like,
the fact that you're willing to talk about it, that's respectable.
No, it just because it's
now,
just her
let
needs.
me
right?
ask this question, and I'm not coming
No,
at
no,
you.
go ahead,
This
go
is a
ahead.
general
Nah,
question.
go
Why
ahead.
is it when we talk about open, we go straight to fucking?
No, and which is why
I gotta ask that.
No.
Why?
No, we just and for
Pretty
that
good
we was
question.
talking about the situation I said last night. But I get like, and that's my answer is based off what you said because sharing can be a multitude of different things, right? It's never physical, right? It can always be emotional. It can be spiritual too. You can have somebody that you have a spiritual connection with or
and
soul
it's-
connection
boy,
with,
it's over with,
right? And don't do
Yeah,
anything.
for
And that's
sure.
that's more.
So let me ask you a question then.
What's up?
And this will determine where I'll go with it next. And for the record, I'm not defending anything. I just
Yeah.
love this conversation. Is there a woman out there for you that can give you 100% of what you need?
I believe so.
There it is.
I
Now,
believe
I
so.
don't need to say nothing
and
else.
I think that's because a lot of the reason I'm a lover boy deep down, like right.
So does
so
that, so
I
you being a lover boy, do you think that might hinder you a little bit?
no, it don't. It's just because like I
got a
embrace those type of emotions, like people going overboard for me or at least attempting to go overboard for
So
me.
90-10 is bad?
From whose
Wait,
side?
In general.
90-10.
No, whose side? No, 90-10.
90-10, so like...
On
you
whose
do-
side?
you
On
do-
my side or her side?
Oh, no. In general. Forget her, my side. It's a relationship. You
Well
together.
then, yeah, I mean,
90
yeah, because
no,
one
no,
person's
listen to what
giving you
I'm saying.
majority
Listen,
and the other
listen,
one's
Yeah,
not.
elaborate.
Listen what I'm
He's gonna
saying.
expound.
Listen what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, regardless of the fact, everybody has 100%.
Right. Yeah.
Okay? So even though you can make it situational and split the couple, I'm gonna make it easier for you. So instead of making it complicated and being like, she supplies 90% and you supply 70%, well, let's just say the both of y'all supply 90% of what you need. And that person doesn't give you the 10%. Let's say something petty. Like, for example, let's say she gives you everything that you want, but all you've ever wanted to do is you've gone to watch a basketball game with your homeboys. And you're like, damn, I want to experience that with feminine energy. But your lady's like, I don't do that. I'm not into
So
that.
you get a
whatever.
girl that goes to the
That's what
basketball
I'm
game
asking
with
you.
you.
So 90-10, is that bad?
Very fair
Let me ask that. Let me
Very
snap
fair
real quick.
Because that
Hey, let me
is
snap
something
real
that
quick.
you really desire.
Let me snap
Very-
real quick.
I
90
got
10.
you for that.
And on top of that, to make matters
No,
even
no.
better,
So that's not bad.
But see,
that's open.
Bashar. No.
No, he didn't
No,
say
no,
he's gonna go to the game.
No,
He
so
didn't say
that's
he's gonna go with
that's
girl.
not bad. But if I'm telling a girl or my wife, let's just use my wife. Let's use if I'm
Yeah,
hypothetical.
wife is cool. Wife is
Right? Yeah, of course. That's like
sure.
the
That's
top
the
of the
top,
totem pole
for sure.
Yeah. So I'm married to you, my wife, whatever. Like it's just like certain things that she has to learn how to accept certain things that I like, and vice versa. I might not like sitting there and watching Love and Hip Hop with her.
and that's her 10%.
Right, but
She has to
as-
she has to
I
compromise.
I might have to sit there with her because that makes her happy.
It's a compromise.
It's right, and she might not like watching basketball, right? But then I'm pulling up to the game, right? I'm like, babe, like, look, I got 2 tickets. Either you, I'm gonna bring my Deshaun, my cousin, my homeboy, whatever. Like, you pulling up or what? She pulling up. She's compromising with those interests or those things that I like. So no. He did mention
He
compromise.
No, I'm asking. I said what I said was what I said. No. Hold
No,
on.
but no.
I got it.
I get. Now he's signing to the feeling.
I said that it's a compromise.
It's just like if I need to step out or if I need to seek another woman after I've already committed to mine, to me that goes into the lines of cheating, right? And none of this was communicated before, right? Now this came out of the spur of the blue. Maybe we dated, maybe we were married for 5 years, and now I'm just like, all right, my wife is not interested in some of the stuff that I'm doing. I want feminine energy or whatever like that. But then it's just like, as a man, as a husband, why am I seeking out another woman's attention outside of my marriage without her approval, right? Because
But hold on. Let me cut in now.
Yeah.
Now this is the route that I was trying to get to.
Okay.
If it's open, it's communicated.
If it's open.
Yeah, but that is literally the
But-
definition of an open relationship.
So
If
you're
you're
telling
not communicating it.
So how
then
long?
it's not open.
So how long were you married to your wife? Or how
I've
long
been
are
married
you?
to my wife. It's going to be 3 years.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So
What were
I'm
you
sure
saying?
I'm sure y'all don't have an open relationship right now.
Are you in a relationship? Because you said
Yeah.
okay. I was trying to.
All right, so then
I didn't know that's what you.
so
were
then it's kind of hard for me to say what I need to say, but so I guess I guess I'll just revise my question. So you're in an open relationship right now, right? So
But you said
Did
open
y'all-
was different. It was all different.
Yeah, because it's we fall along the lines of definition
so I
and
guess
parameters.
so I guess my question is just like, when did you realize that an open relationship needed to happen for you? Just like nothing hypothetical.
because at the end of the day, like the word, it's definition. It's the meaning of words, right? Compromise, for some awkward reason, we use the word compromise to bend somebody to our will. Like compromise. Like, I want you to compromise with me. You just said you don't want to watch Love and Hip Hop. Why the hell would I make you suffer through Love and Hip Hop when I'm not going to connect with you on that show?
But you're married.
But what is marriage?
No, so that's
What is, I'm asking
marriage
you,
is something
what is-
sacred between two people.
What is the last part you just said? Between two people.
So, but my thing is that why not spend more time? Just say you don't get married, right? Say this is the woman of my dreams and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. And there's things that you like and things that you don't like her. So why don't you spend more time finding somebody that was a little bit closer to what you may want versus getting married to somebody and then asking, or not saying that you asked, but just saying that, y'all asked for an open relationship.
Because just no one's perfect.
For sure.
But it's just like, but you have to, and that's when it comes to not saying selling, but it's just stuff that you're willing to tolerate.
Okay, so can I get personal?
Yeah, you can get.
All right, so let me get personal. So there is never a time that I don't want to spend time with my lady. There's never a time that my lady don't want to spend time with me. However, what I think is unfair is to put boundaries on who you want to hang out with, when you want to hang out with them, because at the end of the day, and this is my personal opinion, I'm slightly a selfish person. I don't know when this is going to end. Could end tonight, God forbid. I need 100% of happiness. And I want you to have 100% of happiness. I will do my best to give you 100% of happiness. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you find you in a situation where you can find the 10 or the 5 or the 2 or the 1 that I don't give you, that's cool. But here's what makes it open. If she brings something up and I'm not comfortable with it, it's dead. And vice versa.
Communication.
That's the
It's a
commitment.
relationship, open relationship.
Because I'll tell you right now, I can call her now and be like, hey, like, we need to talk. It might be dead. We're gonna talk about it, and it'll be dead. And when you're committed to somebody, you got to believe that that's what it is. And if you break the commitment, then it's time to go home.
So how open is, and I guess
In your term, what is open?
I get your point of view,
Right.
100%.
Right.
I guess I just like
What is it? What is exactly?
what is open for you?
So for us,
Yeah.
open is literally anything that you deem uncomfortable or something that you find sacred in the relationship. Cause let's break down the parameters of the relationship. You got the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental. Some people don't think the physical is anything. Some people can literally sit there and be like, look, I can have sex with you, and you, but with you, oh, it's everything. This doesn't matter. This is what matters, right? That's one aspect. If you want to talk about emotionally, I can have a great time with somebody and make them feel like they're the only person in the world. But I don't care for that. It's just fun to have that moment with that person. But the only person that concerns me as far as making that person feel like they're the only person in the world is my significant other.
But why would you want to do that to somebody else? Like, you married that girl and you with that girl, so why not like you just said, right? You got, well, hypothetically, you got a girl that you can share that same emotion with, feeling like they're the only person in the room. Go home with your wife, and it don't mean nothing to you, but you do it. But why? But what joy do you get out of doing that versus like somebody at home with you, somebody that you vowed to spend the rest of your life with, and then like you give her that same emotion. You love that. I love giving my wife the fact that we could be at fucking Applebee's and me and her, the only two motherfuckers at Applebee's, loud on the motherfucker, having fun, whatever. But then that means the world to you. But then you do the same thing with another girl and it doesn't. I guess what I'm saying is that I can't share those special moments, regardless, because I'm willing to compromise on a lot of things, right? Just in life, dating or wifey if I get married, and it's just like I can't just look at myself as a husband, as a man, getting married to somebody and still wanting to be sharing certain moments with other women, because it's just like I'm trying to create memories and traditions with my wife. And I gotta
cut you off and jump in real quick. But this thing of what you're saying right now is a great point. He's at a different level mentally.
No, I know, and I get exactly what he's saying.
And that's
It's great convo.
Yeah,
those questions are needed.
What he's saying is on par with people who aren't ready for it, who don't want it, who don't see the point to it. It means nothing to them. But what he's saying is he sees it. Like there's a barrier in which you can get to as
boundaries.
people.
Boundaries.
I think
boundaries.
It's a certain state in which you can get to where understanding of the complex boundaries that people place in other people's lives, you can see past that. And
sure.
You could understand like what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
The counter to that would be, I don't want to put these added pressures onto my wife.
And I get his point of view. I'm not.
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
not doing
You
anything.
good? Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to come to more of an understanding of the fact that, like, for me, it's okay not to be able to be, or when we compromise and it doesn't come to a compromise, I'm okay with that.
See, but you're using the word compromise.
No.
But listen.
No, I'm not listening.
Sounds negative.
So I'm not really trying to say it in more of a negative
But I'm not saying it in a negative either, per se.
I'm not saying that you are either.
What I'm trying to understand is I still don't understand his open relationship.
No, I get it. I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
He's saying that it's just certain things that he still likes to do with other people and then it's just like his wife, like, and vice versa. Like, he's not putting
Because
any boundaries or
here's-
limitations. Because if his wife is happy going skydiving with another dude, who is he to say like he can't do? And I get it.
I don't want to
get it.
skydive.
I
don't want to
question,
skydive.
No, but
Okay,
I
so-
like skydiving.
Yeah, I don't
But I
wanna
know, like he's saying, like, hey, like, look,
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't like going to Red Lobster, but you went with this dude to Red Lobster, no problem. Y'all shared a moment, but if we went together, it's completely different. It's more intimate, and I get it. He's saying that he doesn't place boundaries on different things because
And
you
if,
can.
and if I do,
Yeah.
we'll discuss it.
No, and I get that, and
So
I
it's
get your, I get.
discussing things you would like to do with someone else other than your wife or your husband.
But what's-
Yes.
And if your wife and your husband agrees, you know, babe, that's fine.
So
You can go ahead and do it.
So he's-
that is your open relationship.
Yeah.
So in my mind, when I answered the question, I automatically went straight to being sexually.
Yeah,
Well, because
that's
that's
what
how
he's
it's
talking
advertised.
about.
That's
so
how it's
that's how it's
advertised.
always advertised.
It
so
is,
for
it
you
is.
to-
But when he-
I never actually agreed. I never thought of the question in that sense of just sexual because, in my opinion, because I was already married before as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's like everybody is an individual. So you can't really placate on who somebody is and say, oh, I have ownership of this person. And you can only do things with me, and you can
Yeah.
only have fun
And
with
Which is-
me.
which is
and
why
you can only
he-
have
I don't
memories
like it.
with
Well,
me.
Which is-
But
which
it's
is-
like sometimes people don't want those memories just with you, and you have to be able to deal with that
Understand
without
that.
your ego being
Right, and then which is why like
bruised.
you broke it down because like
Yeah, you-
like she
yeah,
like
you
Kate
broke it
said,
down.
right? The
I
question was
automatically
asked,
assumed.
and I'm literally like, well, I ain't trying to fuck nobody
Because
else.
I'm not gonna
Like,
share
you know
my.
what I'm saying?
I'm not
But
sharing
then-
any emotions with other people. I'm not
Right.
something that's.
But
I'm
see-
someone
but see-
that's not gonna accept
facts.
that.
And that- and
I
that's-
don't want to. I don't
that's-
want you to hang out with another girl and go out with another girl.
I have a
go to the
question,
movies
though.
with another
Because you don't
girl.
wanna share.
Like, because I'm not gonna
You're
share
not gonna
you
share-
emotionally.
yeah, there it
like,
is.
I'm not
Boom.
doing that.
And I guess-
because
and I guess
I'm
'cause
selfish
she's-
emotionally.
And then,
You're not wrong.
and I think, and that's when,
You're
when you
absolutely
said,
not wrong.
right,
That's your
it's
vibe.
it's a mental thing, right? Mental toughness.
Yes.
And I
It
think
is.
just
I get
in
that,
general,
yeah.
we associate the fact that somebody's cheating, right? Because I can cheat right now, right? And I can fuck a girl with no reason. My girl can be the perfect girl. I can just fuck a girl because I had a weak moment, right? And then she asks me, why you cheat? I ain't got no real explanation. It's just like, I did it. I did it because I could, and I did it because I had a weak spot, right? Now that's just that's a negative point on me because it's like I had a weak moment and I was
But
able
it's-
to do-
but it's a you
but
thing.
it's a you thing. Now, right? So I think when we talk about open relationships and we associate that with a form of cheating, it's not because it's open, but it's just
'Cause
like
it's communicating.
It's just like we think that we're married, right? I have sex with you because I love you, right? You have sex with me because you love me. You give me your all and everything you do because it's a thought process. And if I reciprocate the sex action with somebody outside of our relationship, it's just kind of ties it more into an emotional thing. Even though it could be emotionless,
Yeah.
but it's still like I think when it gets to a point of a marriage, it's like, all right, I stepped out, I fucked someone else, or or I'm thinking about open relationship, I want to fuck old girl, and it's just like, well, shit. He probably stopped fucking me, right? Or she stopped fucking me, right? So now I'm just like, all right, so I'm a bit insecure. There's something wrong with me. But then you had the nerve to ask me about open relationship, about a girl you was lusting over. You had to start fucking her. And then now I feel like when the open relationship comes, because we're thinking about sex, you fucking that girl 98% of the time. I'm only getting pussy like one time out of the month. But when you talked about the whole thing where it's not sex, when it's more like certain emotions, like maybe
Because
she
it
doesn't,
is,
maybe
it
she
is,
doesn't
it
like
is
doing
cheating.
this.
Because if
Yeah.
you're, for example, if your lady likes to go to lounges and you don't feel like going to lounges, and you're saying I don't want you to go to lounges with anybody else, and her homegirls don't want to go, but she got a homeboy that want to go, and now you're knocking that, regardless of the fact, if she goes and doesn't tell you, that's cheating.
So
now,
but is that
now,
is that
I have a
So
that's
that's open relationship.
no, but is that open? But is that
Oh
open?
my God.
Let Asia have the mic.
let her
Let Asia have the mic, 'cause she been had questions.
And I was like, I'm not gonna be that girl today. I've been so
Because
sorry.
she
I was
was
like,
on it last night.
I was like, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So you're saying, like you said, you have a homeboy. What is the difference between you and your open relationships? I have plenty of platonic guy friends that can fill those voids that my man can't. When it comes to, I like to go to concerts and my man does because he likes them. Yes, it's a friendship. My man knows my friends. So what's the difference between having they have, friends that I stopped because I hear this.
Right. We all heard you.
Yo, that was wild. Hey, hold on. Let me touch on this point. Hold on. Let me touch this point because there was something you said. You was like, why do we go straight to sex when you talk about open relationships? Because hold on. I'm gonna let her go because it ties in. Exactly what she's saying. You can already get that from somebody else without involving sex. I don't need to be emotionally connected to somebody to give them sex. You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking about sex,
Hold on, no. That's what I'm saying. Because he's like, why do we automatically go to sex when we talk about
I
open
think this is how it
relationships?
was advertised.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how it's
Go ahead,
advertised.
ask your question.
So I guess want you to define for me more into your partners when it comes to open relationship, because everything you're saying sounds amazing, but I can get that from someone that I don't.
Exactly.
Maybe
what
I'm in an
saying.
open relationship or whatever, and I just don't know it. I can get all those
That's what
things,
I'm
that
saying,
10%
right
of you going
Absolutely.
from
I
a
don't-
guy friend
I
that
don't
I'm not in a
disagree.
relationship with.
I don't
Platonic,
disagree.
just straight friendship.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, that's great.
Is that open relationship? Would you consider that
In
in
my
your definition?
if we're talking about in definition, that right there is situational. If you and your man can do that and keep it closed, and there's no issues that come from it, then that's what it is.
'Cause that guy friend's
But
gonna wanna
if you
fuck.
have a partner who's like, my boundary is this. I don't want you to do this, and it's like, but I want to do that. That can be an open relationship to that couple. We love putting people in a box.
Yeah, I was just kind of, I
And
guess,
no, you asked a
defining
great
your-
question. But that's the thing, we project. We love putting we think open, we think that they're smashing everybody. Wrong.
This is
Listen,
true.
I'm looking at this camera. I can promise you, I ain't moving and grooving out here in these streets, dog. I be chilling. I promise
That's true.
you.
And I also want to interject because the same people kind of view it the same way with Will and Jada's relationship.
Yes.
Because everybody's like, well, she's a whore and she's
Because,
already said
yes.
that she had a relationship with August. But it's like, we don't really know what
the
their
relationship.
We don't know.
all.
We don't know what it
So it's
entailed.
like, you can't
Yep.
really. You can't really
August
put-
told us exactly what it entailed.
No, but he told you bits and pieces.
He said the
and
whole story.
And
she confirmed it.
Will and also Jada sat on Red Table and they
They said
also
they had
spoke
open
about
They
relationship.
confirmed
they
it.
both agreed to have
Yeah, they
their
both
own
were
side,
doing
little
it,
side
yeah.
pieces. Just because his side piece didn't come on
Her. Oh,
and
yeah.
on the shade room and say, "Oh, we had an open relationship," that don't mean he didn't have one.
Kinda turned
So
up.
everybody's like, "Oh, well, Will deserves this," but we don't know what their relationship entailed. We don't know what their relationship entailed, and we don't know their point of view of what's everything
Definition
that's
of
going
open
on.
is-
They attack her because she's a black woman. He's like, this.
A free black woman.
No, it's not. That's not
Yeah,
the
a
reason,
free
bro.
black woman.
Well,
That
we
wasn't the
don't even
reason.
need to talk about that.
That
but
wasn't
it's-
the reason. That
Before
wasn't the
we
reason.
don't need to talk
That
about
wasn't the
get into all
reason.
that. The only
It wasn't 'cause
problem I
she's black.
have with Jada and the Will situation is if the situation was in reverse, we would demonize Will.
We would
Because
murder that boy.
Will-
But
if
we're already
Will-
demonizing Jada.
Okay, but hold
Not
on.
knowing
But-
what
hold on,
Will is
but-
doing.
but hold
Not
on.
to the
No,
extent she deserves,
Chill.
though.
Let me say my piece.
Not really.
No.
No,
let me
yes,
say- let me
really.
say my
No,
piece.
go ahead.
Listen, bottom line is that what I'm saying is Jada should be demonized.
She
Because
should.
Will would be demonized. At the end of the day, she hollered at her son's friend who's 20 plus years younger than her.
Who was having mental
that-
issues.
Oh, I'm not even gonna add all that in there.
So like
No,
she took
you have
advantage.
to.
She
No,
took
you have
advantage.
to.
She
He
took
was.
advantage.
Hold on, you have to. The reason he was in that house. Hold on. The reason he was in that house was literally because she said we gonna try to help him with his mental issues. That's the reason he was in that house.
It ended
living
up
there.
fucking. Ended up fucking.
So you cannot denote that.
The only reason why I don't want to add that is because we're
You
gonna
have
use
to
that
add
blame
that, 'cause
the
if Will
situation.
Smith-
My thing is me personally, 20 plus years, that's a massive gap. I'm not gonna tell somebody else how they should feel about that situation. I'm telling you why I think Jada should be demonized. Outside of that, Jada shouldn't be demonized for nothing else. Their open relationships, their open relationship. I think what's a shame of it all is that this is the example that perpetuates even more that open relationships are about
Yeah.
sex.
Agreed.
And that's the problem. This is what I'm
Agreed.
trying to attack
Agreed.
right now is that there's so many more elements to being in an open relationship.
Agreed.
Man, like how many
I
of
don't
y'all,
want
how many
one
of y'all out there
emotionally.
really be out here smashing people with no
No,
emotion?
and I
Like,
think,
come
and
on,
I think,
y'all, like,
I think
we gotta
for
tighten up.
for your example, because I think a lot of us was probably assuming
That same.
It
the
always
sex.
happens.
But when you said that, it's like, okay, I can see that happening, but then also tying into what Asia said was like, because I got a lot of platonic homegirls, and if I get married, I'm gonna keep it G. I'm not gonna stop hanging with my homegirls because they make me happy. We do shit. We talk shit to each other. I text them. We talk shit all the time.
Okay,
and then we
but
go
hold on,
go out and hang
now,
out.
But now we're talking about boundaries. So you just said you're not going to stop hanging out with your platonic girlfriend.
I mean-
if your wife says, stop,
I mean, like I'll consider it,
now,
but it's
no,
just
no, can't be
but-
your wife, your commitment. She does not want you to hang out with your platonic girlfriend.
She gotta understand.
Well, she gotta understand.
No.
She should have got to the wife.
Stop.
But it's just like my homegirl.
Before you get to the wife, you need
Like, my
as a
homegirls are
girlfriend,
just
as
like
a
how I
fiance.
treat my
I'm
homies, like-
gonna interject on that only because, like he said, it's a boundary. A boundary is still a boundary,
Yes,
regardless
bro,
if
you
we're
can't
married
add
or
parameters to your
dating.
boundary.
If somebody says this is my boundary, it's either you're gonna deal with it or not. It's your opportunity to say, okay, I'm going to either allow it or not allow it. But you can't out the gate say, well, I'm not gonna do that.
I guess
flat out just saying I would do that anyway.
Well,
can't
you're right.
outdate
You,
say
you,
that.
you just crossed
You
the
got
boundary
so y'all
in a
so y'all
closed
got,
relationship.
I guess all I'm saying is that
Final thoughts, y'all.
I guess
And then
all
next
I'm
question.
saying is that with platonic relationships, when it ties into that, if she's telling me I can't hang with my homegirls, it needs to be reciprocated.
You know you can
So,
have sex in a
I'm a-
platonic relationship, right?
Say that again.
You know you can have sex in a platonic relationship, right?
You could,
Okay.
For sure.
but I'm also not gonna
Okay.
bring that into
Sometimes
my
the
marriage.
best sex comes from
Like
platonic
I'm not gonna
relationship. Your ass can clear it.
communicate with a girl that I had sex with, and then now we're cool. Like I'm not gonna do that.
You are
No,
not going to
because
do that.
that's
But
just gonna
others,
make my girl- that's at the end of the day-
others can.
No, but I guess
Others
I'm
can.
speaking for me. Like I'm not gonna make my girl look stupid because we could have had sex back in high school and now she's my friend and my wife is just like she feels. I respect that, but if I truly have a true platonic relationship with a girl that I hang out with, that I be having at the crib, we just chilling, nothing sexual, nothing flirtatious at all. Like I see no problem. I'm like, but if my wife is like, hey, you can't have no female friends, right? I'm not saying that I'm not gonna listen to her. All I'm saying is just that you need to reciprocate that too, because clearly, if I got homegirls, I don't care if she has homeboys. But you telling me I can't hang with my homegirls? You can't do that. Then.
But if she's already on that vibe, then what you're saying is irrelevant.
Yeah,
she's
she's
already
already
doing
cut
it.
off all her
Now-
guy
Now let me. So
I think it's unfair
No, because
though,
there's
to,
some-
to kind of end relationships that you had prior to a committed relationship that means nothing more than
I think
friendship.
creating new relationships
like
after,
creating
yeah.
new relationships when you in a relationship, that's like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. But if
See-
they were there from middle school, high school, and they really your homegirls, like you have to.
But
as
I
a woman,
get-
you need
I
to be a
get what
little bit
you're
more
saying. I
secure
get what you're
in
saying.
your partner. That all right, for real.
But that is for you to say about your partner.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You cannot, and this is gonna be my final
Your
point.
relationship is your
I
relationship.
gotta say this because I've been on this soapbox
Yeah,
forever.
you end it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
cannot ever tell someone how to live in their
feel.
relationship
Yeah.
or feel.
Yeah.
If somebody is willing to take on your feelings, that's literally the basis of marriage. I'm marrying you to give you whatever it is that you are looking for. If my boundaries is here, you have a choice. I have a choice. Maybe we should have thought about that before I put a ring on the finger.
Yes, that's
We should have had
That's
that
what you
discussion
said.
before I put a
That
ring on the
should have been
finger.
thought.
A closed or open relationship is situational. We got to leave it at that.
Next question.
Next question. So Marley got the next question. So
All
what you got?
right. So, when dating someone, should you know why their last relationship ended?
This shit is deep.
So who? So
Y'all want to?
I started off. I started off.
Pick another one because we was kind of deep.
Nah. Let's hit this because there's some deep topics
You
right
think,
here.
Marley?
I definitely think you should just so you just so you're like prepared for like, okay, what transpired, like what have you learned, what are your takebacks from the last relationship, how you've grown throughout the relationship as well, just so you're not blindsided, because if you don't actually ask those questions, I feel like you're kind of putting yourself at a deficit because you're not really aware of what was going on, like what actually transpired between their relationship, like who was actually, like I don't ever really see it as where one person was the reason why the relationship didn't work. So when people kind of say, oh, well, this didn't work because of this person, that's already like a red flag to me. So for me, it's kind of a good question to kind of gauge, like, so why did it end, kind of thing? Because when they kind of put it all on one person, it's kind of like, well, you're not taking ownership of your own shit. So that's how I feel about that.
So you want to hear the accountability that the person took.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear where they're accountable and what they've learned through the other person's experience with them.
Especially if they're in the wrong.
Let me jump
For
in
sure,
right
because people could be in the
I'm not
wrong.
gonna lie to you, my boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, my
Alright,
boy.
so for example, like, you know how like a lot of times people get in, like, you know, on that first date, a lot of people will tell you about the wrong that the other person did.
Right.
Let me hear what you did.
Right.
Let me hear your part, the part that you're gonna take ownership of.
And it
Where did you
matters,
mess
and it
up?
matters if I don't have to ask you about that. It matters if you're just out the gate saying it, like
If
you
you're
know,
telling me
like,
openly,
yeah,
right?
they did this, but I did this as well. Like it didn't work collectively because of this.
You can respect that.
Right, I can respect that because that shows me that there's actually growth, and you're
Yeah.
actually learning the lesson that you need to learn from the past
And
relationship.
I think so, like, I think, you know, that the person knows that they're not perfect.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, a lot of times, like I said, when we go on our first dates, when you're meeting somebody for this first time, you're going to show up with the best foot. You're going to show up, like, that HR person is going to show up.
Hey.
Are
With the
you gonna
mask
be
on.
honest? You get what I'm saying?
It's true.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
snap.
Here, which other lady? Who's going to
I would say, what was the question? Shit.
Would you ask why?
Yeah, I think it's important to know why. One,
No, this wasn't
I
me.
want to know maybe did I do that bullshit before? Is that why y'all broke up? Did I do that? You know, like, is that something that you can't handle? And am I that person
Your
that
ex
probably
kinda thing? Yeah.
did what your ex did? You know, so I'll kind of want to know, like she said, how did you handle it? I think that's the main thing is how you handled it. How did the relationship end? Did it end on a toxic note? Like, did it end on like anger and hate, or did it end in a way where you both were mature enough to express yourself and say it's not working? Because I think that's important when two people can see it's not working and end in a manner where it's no animosity. There's no flames between the two, and no one wants to kill each other. Like, that's too much. So I think it's important to kind of know where you are and how it ended.
Question
Yeah.
for the ladies. Do you want to hear what he's saying so that you can hear if you're relatable to the lady?
That too. I think I want to hear it all just to see if I can I get it? Can I see it?
Or if you have the same traits
as
the
the
last
person,
one.
right?
Got you.
Or
does
even
he
the
have
same
the traits,
experience.
or that
Same
too?
experience.
Or if
Because
he has the
sometimes
same
you can
traits.
have the experience of the lady,
Right.
and then this is kind of like your ex speaking through his perspective.
That's another thing I was gonna say. Or is he like my ex? Like,
Right.
are you doing stuff that he was?
Because you want to hear if
Like,
he's like you,
I need to
your
hear
ex,
both ways.
and if you're like his
Her,
ex.
like, yeah.
Because
I want to see
then you cut
relatable.
ties
Yeah.
already.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
For sure.
Because,
Oh, okay.
but then I do know I've experienced a relationship where he didn't want to talk about nobody. He didn't
Red
want to talk
flag.
about, and my dumb ass.
Is
didn't
that a
even
good
realize
thing
it.
or a bad thing?
No,
That's
that's
a
a bad
red
thing
flag.
because it was always stated like I ain't never been with nobody but you. Nigga, shut the
yeah,
fuck up.
he's
Like, shut up. Like, that shit is aggravating. Like,
It is.
Like, nigga, you got a baby. Shut up. Oh, damn, I just.
Point of no
Like,
return.
it's just like he never wanted to expand on anything from the past. It's like, so what happened? Like, you know, who you used to talk to or what happened? Like, it was
and
never.
that could kind of show that they're still harboring.
Yo, it
those
made me
emotions.
realize like you ain't taking no accountability either, because you don't want to talk about nothing wrong. Like, and if it was any point where there were a conversation about the last person, it was they did this, they did that, and I didn't realize it till it was too late. But hey, I'm out of it.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
It was a vibe. It was cool. It was cool until.
I think for me, I feel like a lot of times when we first, like, it's like our first date, it's like, why are you single? What happened? I'm not gonna tell that until we're like deep in it. I think our first date is to the vibe. For me, it's kind of like an interviewing process. It's more like, I'm not gonna tell you how someone else treated me. Like, if let's say I was cheated on, and now you see me as a person that usually gets treated on. I want you to know I've always got treated right, so you can show up like the last person. So it's not for me. It's not until we're kind of in our second or third, and like first date, because I feel like that question always comes up first date. It's like I want to see how you move first. If I had like a bunch of bad relations, and now I'm healing on it. So I room for it. I need you to treat me. I want you to show me how you treat someone, not like how I was treated back in the day. So if I tell you I was always getting cheated on, you're like, damn, like what she got going on? Maybe I can now do that to her. That might be me just not trusting people. But
No, that's fair because you don't have to share.
You wanna make-
Okay.
You want to make a friend first.
Yeah, it's your experience.
Yeah,
I mean, you do
I
what you want
want
with it,
to
for sure.
see how you're treating me first. Usually, when guys see like, if guys put a girl like maybe like a high pedestal, like they know all the guys that they used to be with like had this level, they're gonna start treating them in such a way. If you think I'm a low level, I'm always getting cheated on, you might show up the same way.
You're gonna try to meet that. You feel like the man's gonna try to meet that standard.
Yeah,
or not be the
maybe
last.
just go a little bit above that.
He's gonna be not try to be the last.
Yeah, so I will. Like, I have no problem like doing that, but that's not gonna be our first conversation. I do think we should have that conversation, but that might be second if you meet the second or third date. I feel like the first date, it should be a vibe check. Do we mesh before I tell you all my trauma that I had
So
in the
like,
last
is it?
couple of
You're
relationships?
trying to see if it's worth.
Right.
Yeah,
unpacking
all the unpacking.
You want to see
and stuff
who's
of-
showing up today.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
trying to
want to
see
how
how
you.
you- how you
Everybody's
Who
definitely
would
not
HR
worth
send to this
unpacking.
interview, right?
Yeah, who's here today?
Yeah,
Not who was with the last girl. I can get that.
I think there's multiple reasons why that's important. So for example, I coach football, and a coach can't game plan without film or a scouting report. We need that because now we know where we gonna move. Like, all right, bet like O-line look like this, so D-line I'm gonna counter this way, or run plays like this, so I'm gonna make sure linebackers flow this way, or whatever, right?
You ever watch G.I. Joe?
Yeah,
All right, so they had a slogan that's knowing is half the battle.
facts.
Cool. So in knowing,
Yeah.
you know how to approach
Yeah,
it.
for sure. So
Game
it's
plan,
it's
different.
it's giving me the heads up because if you start wilding, I'm gonna know why you're wilding. Like you're telling me what it is, and also I think it's fair because if I'm in an unstable place, I need to know that.
Yeah.
Like you don't take the decision away from me because you know that you're toxic and you just want to keep something for yourself. Let me know off rip. Because we're wasting time. Because if I can't deal with your toxicity, we just wasted 6 weeks of great sex. So I'm lying. I'm lying. No,
That's
it's the
very
truth.
sexual.
If you're toxic, but you provide great play, shit. Let's enjoy these 6 weeks. I'm gonna clear it.
Put that on a shirt.
The vibes.
That's factual.
Put it on a shirt. Give me your toxicity. So
This man.
I'm in her butt. But you know that's one reason. Another reason I think it's important too is because if it's really a relationship, I don't want to be cliche because I feel like it's cliche as hell because it never really always happens. But shit, you might run into somebody that can help you with that. Like you might run into somebody where you're like, hey, like this is my situation with the Whoop, and that person might be like, damn, I went through that. I got you. You know what I mean? It's conversation. It's transparency.
I think that's where the
It's-
friendship forms.
Yeah,
And that's what's necessary in the beginning.
It's the vibes.
I
How
get
can you
what
learn?
both of you are saying because
vibes.
for what Asia was saying, it's like you don't want to automatically come out into the relationship, especially if you're still healing in that healing state. You don't want to show up like, oh, you were a damsel in distress, or you
Yeah.
were somebody that everybody played, male or female.
Or
You don't
might
want,
just-
you don't
or
want to look
or
like,
you might just be healing and you just want to look play.
yeah. But I feel like all of that
Okay.
could be communicated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
and sometimes it doesn't have to be at the
Facts.
same time.
Nah,
Agreed.
But I agree with Nels on the game plan part. Like, if I know how somebody hurts you, I know what not to do to you.
Ooh, I didn't even say
You know what I'm saying?
That's
for
fair.
sure.
You feel me?
For
So like,
sure.
if I know
Yes.
this nigga he kept cheating on you, or he not had time for you because he was doing that, now I'm gonna prioritize making time for you. Now I'm gonna make sure like, oh, he wasn't hitting it right. Nigga, what?
Hey,
You know?
outside of character.
and in the reverse.
No, you're not outside of character. Hold on.
people are outside of
Some
character.
niggas.
Hold on.
Playbook,
Hold on.
You can use that playbook for bad as
Now I
well.
have your playbook.
Now,
That's
but I was
everything.
just about to say, you're
Hold on.
right
Yeah.
because
New England
That's
Patriots.
fact.
Now I know how
if
you.
I, if
that's
I
true.
do, here's
Here's the
if it's
thing.
in reverse, I just told you the vibes,
Yeah.
and you didn't follow the vibes.
But this is-
I gotta go.
Look, but here's the thing too.
You didn't even read the play.
Right? You
Here's-
didn't even look at the goddamn
Here's the
scout
thing
report.
too, though. Like,
Ugly ass.
even if they don't tell you that, still in a relationship, what happens, right? We was talking about manipulation earlier, right? Even when your partner knows your highs and lows, no matter what, good or bad. So knowing someone's past is also the same thing. So it's like you're out of luck regardless if it's somebody you're new with or somebody that you just got this intel with. It's really about the person's heart and their intentions.
Yes.
So if
Facts,
if
yeah.
if I know I'm dating with intention and I hear your last grievances, I know like, yo, I want to make this girl my wife, or I'm gonna actually try in this relationship. Why would I try to use that against you? You know what I'm saying? This is also where you'll pick up tendencies. Sometimes it also backfires on that person. Then you be like, oh, I see why they didn't want to be around your ass. Oh, you got a negative energy. So then it's also warning signs for you. So
Facts.
it works both ways. You know what I'm saying? That's
So it is important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't really answer, but
Yeah.
just simply put, for me, I need to know. I need to know how that ended. I for real, I do. Because like Ricky said, like it's more so just like making sure that I'm in the right place to where I can provide you something more than what that guy didn't have. Like if he was a cheater, I'm not a cheater. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna cheat on you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. We might end for something completely different.
Scratch things off.
Yeah, just gotta scratch off the list. Because like I think guys know, right? If I'm a cheater, right? If I'm a cheater and then she got cheated on, right? Left and came to me, like now it's
Might
like
not be a good look.
it might not be a good look. So you start doing things to where you kind of push her away.
Exactly. You start
because,
getting ghosted.
because it's kind of like, all right,
spare her.
I cheat on, well, he cheat on you. I cheat on you. You really gonna be damaged. And I'm not trying to be that last motherfucker where I made you go gay. Or right, or I made you go gay. No,
Or whatever that
I made you go
extreme-
gay, or you just
whatever that
or
extreme is, right?
No, whatever that.
That extreme is.
I don't ever want to be
Right.
associated
You don't
with
want
the
to be
fact
that guy.
yeah, I don't want to ever.
I don't
be
want to deal
associated.
with men no more.
Exactly, I don't want to be associated to.
Yeah, who
to
did
what he
it?
said.
Who did it? Rashard. Who did it?
No, I don't want to be associated
Shard
with that
the guy.
extreme. I never do. Like I want people to remember me no matter what.
Be memorable.
Of course, but not for nothing negative. Like even if we just had a fuck buddy relationship, but we talked from time to time about certain things. You're like,
cool, cuz.
we cool.
Yeah.
Like this nigga enlightened me about some shit. I'm about to start my own business, right? Or this nigga was a fuck nigga, but
He looked out.
He always helped me out. He made me feel like my emotions meant something.
He paid my
You know
phone
what I'm
bill
saying?
twice.
Like,
You feel me?
and that's why like,
Hey.
and that's why like I always believe people come in your life for a reason.
Now, fellas, I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Oh,
Let's be real. Let's be completely real. We're here to make an impact.
Of course.
We're competitive. Because we're competitive,
Yep.
we want to know that
Yep.
we're leaving an impression.
Yep.
We don't want to, for the most part, whatever that impression is, sometimes we do leave a bad impression. But for the most part, we are trying to make an impact some way, somehow. You said you left that impression of, boom, you inspired me in a sense. That's what
Yeah.
you said, right? You want to leave with that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that.
She don't ever gotta talk to me again. But there's certain things that I may have said or certain things that may have sparked a light bulb in her head.
Boom, you started
know what I'm saying?
hard.
I started like she was like, you know what? Now she got her own business.
Exactly.
So when she looked back at that, when she go home, she did do it all by herself. But there was somebody that sparked the idea.
Now what's crazy is
You know what
when
I'm
she
saying?
start dating somebody new.
Right.
That dude made me
Now
never know about
I could be the biggest fuck nigga on earth. I can. Right? But the one thing she probably can't say in a hypothetical situation that he didn't support my dreams. Like he may have cheated on me 3-4 times. I took him back 3-4 times, right? Cool. But he still was a nigga that kept his word as far as like things that he provided, right? He may have not been the guy for me, but he provided something that I can't get from my current nigga, or I may not get from a nigga at all.
And if
or a
she's
guy at
real,
all.
she'll
right?
say he's the reason.
And he's the reason for that. And that's why I said like from a memorable standpoint, like I'm always gonna be rememberable because just me personally, I'm a nigga where like hypothetically I may not treat you right, but I'm gonna elevate you, right? I might make you better for the next dude. And now you just ultimate wife for Johnny, right? And that's thanks to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a wife because of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a great wife because of me, and I'm not a fuck nigga.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
just saying.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You better than me because I can't say that.
No.
Hey,
I'm just
real
saying.
talk.
I like I told y'all last night, right? I was in my prime. I was entering
your
my
prime.
prime.
You
I'm
still
still
in
in my.
it.
I would never
Hey,
be out of my
hey,
prime.
hey.
Boom.
Ever.
You never lose a step.
Ever.
Alright?
But
Let's
every
go.
girl that I ever talked to, every girl that I ever dealt with, there's two things they can never say about me that I never taught them how to
Say
make
your
money.
chest.
Right? I'm like even my homies right now. I'm a guy with ideas. I'm not a creative motherfucker, but I'm a guy that would give you ideas. I'm a nigga where it's like I see something
Nigga
that
that's
you,
creative.
No, like for real. I see something that you do 24/7. I'm like, bro, monetize this shit. You can make some bread. Like, there's no reason why you partying 24/7. You're not a promoter, or you're not a guy that's kind of reaching for the stars, right, and trying to get your own club or your own lounge, right? Like my homie right now, he does hookah. Shout out to Raw Hookah. All he was doing was going to a hookah lounge every fucking day. I was getting tired of that shit. He was hitting me up every. I'm like, bro, I don't even like hookah. I'm saying here, you blowing blueberry mint like a hoe, right? You say you blowing all this hookah, right, bro? I'm like, you doing all this hookah? Why not start your own shit? He like, and boom, he got his own hookah shit, and he's booming, right? And he's still smoking hookah, but he's smoking it off his profits, right? So same thing. It's just like
You
always
level up your partner.
I always try to level up. It could be on a level where we may have not made it to boyfriend or girlfriend. We're dating and it didn't work out, but I found something that you were doing, and I'm just like, look, hey, I was just on Instagram. I saw this ad. Motherfuckers need vendors. Pull up to my shit. Motherfuckers like, oh shit, like they looking for designers or artists for a clothing line or just a picture. Hey, look, I found this. I thought about you here. Do this. Maybe reach out to that person. And that could have been the shit that made your shit be not whack, but unnoticeable to noticeable. Right? I'm a guy where like we won't work out, but I'm gonna elevate you, and I always pride myself off that. Every girl I ever talked to right now is probably sitting on some fucking pedestal making bread, and that's because I gave up.
You ever hurt any of them?
I've heard a few women.
See,
I've heard a few women off the strength of me not being ready for them, because it's kind of like me. There's women that there's somebody that I've dealt with, right, where I may have not been the right person right now, because not saying I didn't want to be with them, maybe something else I was valuing at the time, or maybe how I was moving at the time. Maybe I didn't cheat, but it just kind of like how I was moving. Like I wasn't trying to be emotionally attached to somebody, but if they were to meet me right now, I'd probably be that guy. But who's willing to wait 2-3 years for that? Like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's
in
waiting
this
for that.
generation.
Yeah,
I'm
No,
saying,
and there's somebody that I could be talking to right now, or somebody that I'm dealing with right now, where it's just like all that shit that I didn't have for that one person, I got now for that person. So like, and then now she can use that on me, right? She sparked the idea of like, damn nigga, you ain't ready. Like you just dope guy, see the potential, but you're just not really willing to put forth the effort, right? So maybe 2-3 girls I date now, I'm like, I'm realizing that, and I finally find the right girl where I finally want to put in the effort and make something out of nothing, right? And that's just got, and vice versa for me. And that's kind of like why I was looking at, why I was saying like, hey, look, I bring this to the table. I may not have this, but I'm gonna elevate you, right? I may not have any emotional attachment to any women or any woman like back then, right? But she made that comment, and then that sparked the idea of like, you know what? Maybe I need to be a little bit more closer emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Back then, I had really bad emotional attachment. Like, well, lack
Now
of
you're a
emotional.
lover boy.
No, now I'm a lover boy.
Hey.
Right? I'm willing to love somebody fast, or willing to do the most, because it's just like I'm not afraid of getting hurt anymore. It's just like if you don't love the same way I love, or if you don't like the same way I like, or if you're not willing to put the same effort that I'm willing to put in, it's cool. Back then, it was like, I need to see that first, right? You don't put that first foot first, I ain't doing shit. I'm not doing anything. And you can fucking hate me for the rest of your life, and I'm not doing anything. But it's just like when a few women made that comment, I'm just like, all right, those few women, I'll never forget, because they're the one that sparked the change in me to be a better person for my wife, and that's or my girlfriend, and that's not a bad thing.
I mean,
that's not a bad thing at all.
I think we need to commend the people that we hurt also.
Yeah,
Because I feel like at the end of the day, like a couple of things I've heard consistently is I can listen to somebody. Like I can have a conversation with you and just talk. Like I'm good for that. Like if you having a bad day, you know, yeah,
Oh, yes.
Ken knows the vibes. Like
Hey,
that's
you
my
know-
dog right
you
there.
know me
Like,
I know you, bro.
come on, bro. Like let's talk. Like I have no ulterior motive. Just talk. And I think due to that, like low key, I'm a vibe. Like I'm not even saying that to flex. It's the truth. I'm vibey.
Saying,
That's
That's okay.
I'm vibey.
Nah, you flex,
Listen,
you flex.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
vibey. I'm vibey
Fucking
as
flex
fuck.
with it, bro.
I'm
Like-
vibey. No, but but you know, I think at the end of the day, in the same context, like I've hurt some women, bro. You know what I mean? And they'll compliment me and hurt me at the same time because I'm like, damn. Like,
But
I did.
you hurt them because I'm not saying you did something foul. Maybe there was a quality that he's gonna end it. He's gonna end it. I got one thing saying he's gonna have a rebuttal. That's short. So no. Maybe
Oh,
there was
man,
maybe
come on, man.
maybe there was something that you didn't have at that time that they wish you was have and you hurt them, right? And I'm sure that's what it was. But you can go ahead. And
Yeah, no, I was just saying at the end of the day, like bottom line is we strayed away from the question. But I think what's important is understanding that regardless of good, bad, whatever, sometimes we do need to commend and sometimes apologize to the people that we hurt. That's all.
K got the next question.
Let's do two.
K got 2 questions.
Well, Nell's got to bounce.
All right,
That's all right. Chris is gonna
Wanna
kill me
wrap it up?
regardless. Let's just
Hey,
make
you
it
already-
work.
want to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm getting killed. Let's make it work.
You know what you gotta do? Just wash your face.
You know
Hey,
the vibes.
don't wash your face.
You know I'm washing my face.
Okay.
I'm
this
I'm
is
definitely not
All
good for your
right,
skin.
boom. This is the question: who gets the front seat, his mother or his girl?
Oh,
Boom, when we starting the boys.
I go.
Let's
I'll
see
go-
this.
Start with the guys.
Let's start with the guys.
So
No, actually, it builds suspense if the guys go last.
no, let me go. Let me
Yes,
go. Let me
yes.
go. Nah,
Let me
go.
answer it first.
Let the girls go.
All right, well, K, go ahead.
Let me answer it first. His mother or so me or the mom.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Let us
I
know.
don't- I really don't give a shit.
Ooh.
Like I personally don't care.
Hey,
And
you or the mother.
You gonna sit in the booster seat?
yeah, I sit in the booth.
Ooh, you
You know what I'm
lit.
saying?
Hey,
I don't.
Sit on this thing.
that's a wife right there, guys.
Both of them.
Okay,
After
okay.
I
now.
sit in the booth in the back, he drops mom's home and I sit on his face in the back.
Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
god.
I'm joking.
Oh
Okay,
my
wait.
god.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
You're not.
That's a
Both of
that's
said
a
it with way
wife.
too much emphasis. She said,
Both
then I'm
of
gonna
them.
sit on his face in the back,
Hey, she
all over it. I'm grinding on his
That's
nose.
the clip right
B.
there. That's the clip.
That's the teaser right
She
there.
made the clip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you really did.
That's like the second clip you made.
I'm putting it on his forehead,
Ooh.
backwards.
Ooh.
Like a slug. Like a slug.
It's
Like a
got
slug.
Gary going.
Like a slug.
Put me on the
slug.
hand rest. All right, let's go.
Wait a
So,
minute. Hey, yo.
You gotta let it air.
But I really don't care. I think especially if you're in a relationship for a long period of time and we go get the moms or we go into mom's house or mom's coming with us, it's not a big deal. Like, mom's cool. Maybe if I don't like moms need to sit in the back because I don't like that bitch. But
That's on period.
That's a
if
bar.
I'm fucking with moms,
That sounds like it.
Yup.
if I'm fucking with
Right,
moms and
and
we
that-
pull up to the house, I'm getting out. Mom, you want to sit in the front? See, my mom personally, she don't even like sitting in the front, so it's easy. She just likes sitting in the back all the time.
That's your mom.
So
Oh, she a chauffeur.
I'm just saying that's my. That's never,
You Ubering or what?
She like to be Uber, but I ain't got time for that. So me personally, I don't care.
Okay.
I would say I don't really have a preference either. Respectfully, I'll let your mom sit in the front. You know, just
Y'all
because.
saying that because y'all want to hear the men's response.
No,
Real stuff.
I mean,
real stuff.
just based on the way that I was raised, it's like elders. come
Elder,
first.
yeah, me too.
Respectfully,
Y'all
your
both-
mom could
y'all
sit in the
both
front.
Aries? Y'all both Aries?
Nah, I'm
What's your
not
sign?
Aries.
What's your sign, Marley?
I didn't know we were talking about that.
Marley, what's your sign?
I'll bleep it.
What's your sign, Marley?
I'm a Scorpio.
Yikes.
So you're a fire sign.
Where my crown at?
October's very.
So we're fire signs.
But anyways,
October's
We're
very.
all ruled by Mars anyways. But anyways, respectfully, moms could sit in the front, but if I don't really mess with your mom, I'm not really
I
gonna
ain't
move.
moving.
So what makes you not mess with mom?
Mom's is disrespectful.
I ain't never experienced that, so I don't know.
I've experienced that, and I ain't moving.
Yeah.
What is a disrespectful mom?
A mom that's
Do
talking
my
out of
snap.
turn, like she's basically speaking on things that she doesn't know, projecting things into her son.
What's the nationality of this mom?
Haitian?
Haitian, you know.
Shout out to
Yeah,
my
you know the
ZBs.
vibes.
Caribbean.
ZB.
So y'all have dealt with mothers. I'm gonna ask you. Are mothers their son.
Yes.
Of
That's
course.
why they had that feeling towards you. For the most
Oh.
part.
I do also feel like there is some ancestral relationship
Yo,
sometimes.
you gotta chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they view their son as their
Partner.
man
Yeah.
in some weird ass way, and they don't want you in the picture. I've definitely dealt with that.
I haven't experienced
For
that. I
sure.
really experienced moms loving me. Like they want to just give me their son. Just
I've
Well,
had
yeah,
half
because
and
you can
half.
cook Thanksgiving dinner.
I've had half and half
Like,
where
yeah, you be
moms
cooking.
love,
Like,
you know,
yeah.
they
You're rare.
You know, we have a relationship, but there's other moms who they kind of just have that relationship with their son where it's like, this is my baby. So it's like they're very
know that
overprotective.
one.
So respect it.
All right.
Asia,
Go ahead.
Oh,
you can pull the mic towards you.
I don't care. The only slight reason I kind of care is because I'm tall. I like the
Leg room.
front, the leg room.
Alright,
That's the
physical
only
preference,
like.
alright, yeah.
But for the most part, it's not that deep. I'll sit in the back for
If you sit in
moms.
the back, you might as well go the long way.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
very much.
Yeah,
chilling.
very much so.
down.
But that's like the only. It's like
Lay down. Go ahead. Take a nap.
anywho. No, I don't care.
All right, Shard, the
I'm
floor
not
is
gonna
yours.
say.
This is the moment of truth.
All right, damn, y'all waiting on me. All right, shit. Okay,
You was passionate, man.
fuck. All right.
Who's more valuable?
So look,
moms?
my mom got to sit in the front. I'm not a
Hands
mama's boy.
Down.
I'm not a mama's boy. I just feel like it shouldn't matter. Like, if my mom want to sit in the front, let her sit her ass in the front. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, babe, get in the back.
Oh, I have a
Like,
question.
what's up?
So you could.
I'm not-
answer this.
I'm not a
Does
mama's-
it matter if, say, you're picking up? Say no one's in the car. You're picking up your mom and your girl, or say your girl's already in the car. You're picking up your mom. You want her to get out the car and go in the back.
Oh, so
Like-
no. I
Like
won't do that.
how that works, because I think that
Yeah,
also
I
I
matters.
just think because like
Like,
the relationship, just speaking from my perspective, relationship I have with my mom, like I love my mom to death.
I know you shout her out
I
all
shout
the
her out
time.
all the time.
Shout out mom.
Yeah,
But-
she was about to cap.
But
on
no, I can't start off anything without thanking my mom for
Yeah.
for birthing me. For you
No,
know
that's
what I'm
facts.
saying?
But don't say
So,
you're not a mama's boy when you.
I'm
think
not.
it.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not a
right,
mama's boy.
right,
I'm
right.
not.
Right,
I'm not.
alright.
Because if I had to choose between my wife and my mom, I would choose my wife 10 times over. Right? Because
for
I
the
think
front
because
seat.
how my mom raised me, right? My mom always raised me to take care of whoever I was in love with or whoever I was dealing with or married to or whatever at the time. My mom, don't get me wrong, my mom has birthed me and taught me a lot of morals and values. Right? My mom's taught me a lot how to treat a woman. But at the same time, if my mom is teaching me how to treat a woman, then why am I treating my mom with more respect than my woman? Right? You know what I'm saying? Because like right,
Training wheels.
she did. So it's kind of like when we think about it, like right, if we're in a house, right, who would you say first, right? Your mom, your wife, or
shit. Don't do
your
that.
kids, right? I'm gonna say, look, kids, wife, and then mom, right? Because my mom, and it's no offense to my mom. It's no offense to my
But
mom at all.
that's
It's just
the-
kind of
that's the
like
way it goes.
it's just kind of like my mom has lived her life, right? My wife hasn't. No, look, no, legit. My mom has lived her life, and I'm not saying, hey, die first.
No,
Right.
we get it.
No,
yeah.
it's just like my mom has lived her life. She's experienced certain things, but my wife has not lived her life with me, and my wife has not lived her life with the kids. Right? Don't get me wrong. I would trade my life for my wife's life any day. Like if it had to be between me and my wife, I'm gonna take that bullet for my wife, and she go take care of the kids, and then
Figure it out.
God being, she gotta figure that out. I'm gonna be chilling in heaven, but she gotta figure that out. I'm gonna be carefree at that point. But it's just like, right. Going back to that, I would choose my wife's. I'll choose my children's life, but excluding any children. If I didn't have any children, it's always my wife before my mom.
So since as though it's your wife or your mom, once she becomes your wife, if she's not your girlfriend anymore, who goes in the front seat at that point?
My wife.
Oh, okay.
Right, but like you said, that example you gave me, if I was picking up my wife from the airport, my mom was in the car, my wife just gotta get in the backseat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
What
be
is
like,
girlfriend?
so girlfriend has just got to understand that there's gonna be times where I'm just probably gonna be like, look, mom's gotta sit in the front, right, or mom's gotta sit in the back, or you know, vice versa. My mom, but I know my mom is that person where my mom doesn't care. My mom doesn't care if she sits in the front or the back.
Right.
But my mom's also understanding. If I ever was a situation where I was like, Mom, you gotta go sit in the back. My wife, you gotta sit in the front. My mom wouldn't give me no
Lip.
fucking earful.
Yeah.
Like she will understand. I'm very strong in my masculinity when it comes to shit like that, and my mom understands that. I'm not a mama's boy. I love my mom, but I'm not a mama's boy because I won't shun my wife to appease my mom. It's just more so. It's just like my mom has always taught me that when you get a wife, you cherish her. You do everything that you can for her, and you make sure everything is right for her, because that's the woman that's going to be essentially secondary. Well, you can say primary, because my mom will get old. She got other priorities. It's going to be primary to the shit that she's probably brought to the table back then, like as far as like being a backbone, being a support system, being emotional support.
Proverbs 18:22.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So whereas like your mom, I can't like my mom, I'm not expecting my mom to be my emotional support system or any of that extra shit. So simply put, it doesn't matter. However, if I had to pick, it'd be my wife in the front seat, not my mom.
It matters
To you.
to me. It matters. It's my wife. Period. And my mama know that too. Whether my mama like my wife or not, she raised me to love my wife. My wife gives me a crib. My mama raised me in a crib. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I think
I never thought about it like that.
regardless of what it is, you know, I'm a mama's boy, but I would never choose my mom over my wife. I don't think there's any entity that I'll choose over my wife, and vice versa. We're a team. That's my business partner. That's my dog. She's seen sides of me that nobody else has ever seen and probably will never see. That matters. Kids, no kids, mom, dad, whatever, it don't matter. Everybody leaves. Crystal ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna say that straight up. I'm looking at the camera. He ain't going nowhere. But I ain't going nowhere neither. So we straight.
That's
you know
real
what I'm
nigga
saying?
shit. That's
You
real
feel
nigga
me?
shit though.
So, you know, bottom line is like that's my teammate, dog. Like I'm choosing my teammate, period. Somebody might sit there and be like, damn, what were your kids? Like, that's fucked up.
That's
To
not good
you.
as well.
To you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna love my kids to death. I left the crib at 17, ain't been back. You know who at the crib by themselves right now? My mom and my daddy. So if my dad chose my mom over me, I sit there and be like, Spade, I'm out. I feel you. I cleared it. Never came back.
He chose his team.
Come on, now his teammate. I ride with him. I got traded. So I'm out. You feel me?
Respectful.
So yeah, it is. It is. I love my mom to death, but she raised me that way. And to be honest with you, I'll take it a step further. Crystal would ask my mom if she wants to sit in the front, and my mom would acquiesce and say, "No, that's you." And then they get in the car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Respect.
I
Yeah,
think, and
that's
I,
the
and
way
I,
to
think, and I
I'ma
think
keep
my
it
mom
real.
would probably do the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
like,
it
yeah.
real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, we don't even need to discuss that. You know, like I've argued with my mom about Crystal, like hard body, cause she Haitian. Boy, I've said some things, and it's hurt her. But even at the end, she'll come back a week later and be like, "Listen, you know, you my only boy. I love you to death.
I get it.
It hurt, but that's your lady. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta ride, so we gonna ride."
And I
It
think,
is
and
what it is.
you know, it's crazy, right? And then we just gonna get on topic about parents that got kids or whatnot. I got a son, right? And somebody I was talking to was asking if I wanted more kids, and I do. I want a bunch of kids, but then also I kind of realized like I spend a lot of time with my son, like a lot. I don't think I can share my love, right, with another child, right? And
Okay.
and then say, you know, I get married, don't have any more kids, and I got my one son, and he gets older. It would be like a jealous moment, like you said, when you and your mom got into it, right? Like in my mind, I think my son is going to be somebody that's going to cling to me. He ain't going to never go away. But then when he finally finds somebody and he brings her back home for the holidays,
that
like,
person.
hey pops, it's my girl. Right? And I start seeing him pull away from the shit that we was doing for 18, 19, 20 years or whatever it may be. I'm going to be like, yo, this is like, you gonna, like, nigga, like, I was a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
I was your nigga.
Like, I was your nigga, bro. We was friends. Like,
You want to know?
really,
You want to know the craziest thing that
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
saying? I'm gonna add to what
Yeah,
you're saying. My
yeah,
dad
what's
told me something that blew my mind. So, my dad is my best friend, but I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah.
But my dad, that's my guy.
Yeah.
My dad told me, he said, I knew that Crystal wasn't going anywhere when you looked at her the same way you look at your mom, but deeper. Right? It's the same element. You know, like you know how your kid look at you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna know whatever girl he brings, you're gonna look for that look. And if the look ain't there, you're gonna be like, all right, that ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
But when she comes in that house and you see that dude, you see that boy looking at her the same way he used to look at you at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, that's gonna hit. It's gonna hit every time because
It's
you know
crazy.
it's pure.
And
dog.
it's crazy
It's pure.
because like
It's
I've never felt because my mom always said because my mom. So like I said, I'm not a mama's boy, but my mom was very lenient with me. I got an older sister, I got a younger sister. She was tough on my two sisters. She was
girls.
Yeah. 'cause
yeah,
they're-
but she was always like, "Oh, you can do whatever you want," but I never did it, right? But my mom did always tell me. She was like, it was certain things me and my mom had disagreements with as I got older, and I was just like, I don't fuck with that, mom, right? And she said, when you got your kid, you gonna see, right? You gonna understand. You ain't got no kids yet, but you gonna understand. And I got a son, right? And then now he's 3. He was doing certain things as a 3-year-old, and I was looking at that, and I was like, Kaden, don't do that. And I told my mom, like, you know, and she was like, you remember right there? And I was like,
Yeah.
Damn. He's
fuck.
coming
He was
back.
right. She was like, cause like I'm more of a, as far as my mom, I'm more of a like a, he can make his own decisions. I'm gonna teach him like, hey, look, you don't want to make that decision because I did this, and it's going. But ultimately, he's gonna make that choice whether or not he's gonna listen to me or not. And my mom was very forceful when I grew up, so she was like, look, it's either you do this shit or you get out my crib. So my mom always said was like, yo, you got your own son or you got your own daughter or whatever, you understand the same shit I was telling you, you're going to be like, yo. And I'm starting to see that now. As he gets older and as he does certain things, I'm just like, no.
Bruh,
He can't do that shit, right? So now I already know when he get older, he bring that girl in his house, right? I'm going to give him that pep talk. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know we're guys. We gonna explore our sexuality. We horny. We going to do whatever you got to do. So I'm going to give him the right speech and I'm going to give him the real nigga speech. Like where it's just like, look, I don't want you to do this. And then a real nigga speech is like, you're gonna do it. Strap up. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna do it, strap up. And then like when it gets to that point, right, when he comes back home from college, and then he's bringing that girl home, and then I'm analyzing, right? Because I did the same shit. I brought a girl home for one holiday, and my mom off rip. My mom was talking shit about the girl while I was there. She didn't like it. And I heard it. I'm sitting next to the girl. I heard it.
Well, damn.
To this day, I want to ask the girl if she heard that shit, but I was scared to ask. But I heard it. And I went in the kitchen, right? And I'm like, Mom, why you said that? Because she do look like a little hoe.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
That's disrespectful.
right.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you know,
I'm not gonna lie. As she should. That's
but my
a little
mom was
disrespectful.
right. Because I was dating this girl and she was fucking tricking off on me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Now-
So I just feel like when we
Say about that.
No.
Next question after that.
No, but I just feel like when you have these kids or whatever, and then you build these bonds with them, you kind of know what's best, and they do something else, and you just kind of like, and you know what I'm saying? So, like from our perspective, like how you just said too, it's just like I bring a girl home, my mom is expecting her for me to treat her the same way I treat my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think no guy or no woman in this room disrespects their mom or their dad. Right? You love your dad. Whether your dad was a deadbeat, you still have a certain level of respect for your dad. If he was a deadbeat or if he was involved in your life, you have a certain level of respect for him. So he's expecting that you have that same respect for a guy, right? So you bring a guy home, ladies. You bring a girl home, fellas, right? Mom peeps that, dad peeps that. Like, all right, you treating them the same way you treat me. Like that must be the one. Like trust me, you know when you treating a girl or you treating a guy the same way you treat your dad. You know that. You know like it is. Like yeah, I've dated girls.
So you're giving them a special treatment.
I've dated. My mom has met a lot of the girls I dated, but I've never introduced them to somebody. no, it is coincidentally though.
Yeah.
But I've never introduced them as somebody like, hey, mom, this is the one. I think it was one girl I said this was the one to, and it was not the one. But
I've only introduced
done that too.
I've only
That's so
introduced my mama to one.
no,
is.
I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you right
They
now.
never let you live it
I'm
down.
gonna tell you right
introduced my
now.
mom to
Coincidentally,
one.
my mom
Never.
has met
Ring
a
on my
few women
finger
that I've
before I
talked
do
to
it.
on accident.
Mom is sister, my little sister.
Yes,
If you
my
want
mom
to
is
find
my
out
sister.
who's somebody in my life, you're gonna meet my little sister. Because my
That-
little sister to me,
That's
is like
facts.
my
Same.
daughter, because
But
forever, she's gonna be my little sister. I remember the little girl that I met when I first met my little sister that said, hey, you want me to cook something for you? And she put something in the microwave for me. That was cooking for her.
That shit
So
was bomb.
forever, if I introduce you to my little sister, you mean something to me. Because forever, she could date whoever. She could get married, whoever. She's forever
Little
6 years
sister.
old.
Yeah.
She's stuck
Yeah,
in
everybody
time
has
period.
that
You know what I'm
person.
saying? We all have
Everybody's
that
person is different.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes
It's
it's
just
not
like
your
our
mom.
parents, they want to make sure, like your mother, you know, for especially island boys. All right, island boys.
Island boy.
I'm an island boy.
That little person to
Yeah.
your mother. So when you meet whoever that woman is, they want to make sure that that person was worthy of you because they know how they raised you. So they want to make sure that
You're actually getting what you're
somebody
supposed to
that's
be getting.
worthy.
Yeah, facts. Yep. Like I said, I've only introduced one woman. To
I think
my mom.
inadvertently.
Worthy.
It was
Inadvertently. My mom has met women inadvertently because it was like,
You was sliding.
no, nothing like that. Like planned, as far as planned, my mom's only met two where I was just like, I'm gonna introduce this girl to my mom. But there was one time where like my mom lives in Atlanta now. She moved from Broward to Atlanta, and it was one
What's
time.
your nationality, real quick?
I'm American. I'm half Jamaican. Cool. My mom.
That's island in you.
Yeah,
Damn.
my dad, my pops. So like, it was one time, right? My mom just randomly pulled up on me, like flew down from Atlanta for some surprise shit, and then I had some shit lined up where I was gonna fuck a girl, all right? And then she comes over, right? So she's already over. My mom's just, cause my mom has a spare key to my crib, just emergency reasons. My mom doesn't come back down here often like that, and we on the couch. We literally had just got done fucking. We butt ass naked, like on the couch, on the floor, or whatever.
And your mom busted?
And then I'm like, I'm not gonna jump at this point because it's like, where I'm gonna jump and go to? I got a 2-story apartment. And then she walks in. She's like, "Oh, hey," and I'm just like, and I'm sitting here just like, I knew you was coming, but like I forgot you had a key.
Your mom long hate her?
No, she was like, "Hey," and then girl's like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Look, just talk." Like at this point, like.
But they get
But yeah, I was like, but nigga.
No, she was under the cover. She
Oh,
wasn't, like,
okay.
And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, bet, like this ain't gonna work out. Like, just based off that little small interaction. But that was one time, and the other time it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom was down here, and there's a Jamaican spot I like going to on a lot of the lakes, and that plaza where Brown Meats used to be at. I think it's like Memory Lane. Memory Lane, like I don't know if y'all know about this shit. Memory Lane was a little spot, and I pulled up there with a little chick, and my mom was there. Like my mom was supposed to be at my grandma's house, but then she was out with her dude, and then
Not y'all went on a double date.
that's what it looked like. My mom actually tried to get. I was at work. She was like, "Hey, I know you date such and such. Pull up here. I'm in Hollywood." I'm like, "I ain't pulling up on you. You got me fucked up." Like,
Double date.
you know what I'm saying? But that's it for me. So I don't know if y'all got anything else to say, but we about to
question,
jump
yeah,
to the next question.
Final question.
Yeah, that's like another 30 minutes.
Hey, I don't know why y'all jumping on me, bro. I chose the question y'all put in the box. Like,
I
I'm
know,
not
I
down
know.
if I get mad at this.
Somebody
Y'all
got some
me
neat
fucked up.
handwriting.
No, you
Yeah,
get
y'all
it.
got me. Yo.
Somebody got what, Henry?
Somebody got neat like.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's your shit. That shit trash. Now.
Yo.
Oh, damn.
That bit of trash as fuck. What does it mean when a girl gives you her Instagram instead of her phone number?
This is a good one.
That's a nice closer. It's a nice closer.
That's a closer.
That's a good one.
No, okay. What you
Like
gotta
on
say?
social.
Let's go.
One, you asked for it.
This is true. Niggas be just
So
Ain't no nigga asked for
lot
my
of-
Instagram.
Yes, they do.
lot of
If a
guys
guy
these
asks
days-
for your Instagram, it's because he's already afraid of rejection.
Of course.
So he's like, I'm gonna build my
It's
way.
gonna
up
work
into
his
it.
way.
It's a
It's gonna work
buffer.
his
Yeah.
way in.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
use that as
well,
use that as a way in door.
It depends. It depends because there are some people out there who do it for networking purposes.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Yes.
okay, so
Okay.
boom.
Yeah.
So
But most of the time, it is because they're scared of rejection. I would-
It's like,
and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the rejection part, or maybe they just want to see your Instagram. But I also think they use it as a gauge let me see your Instagram to see what you're about, what your followers looking like, what kind of pictures you post. They
that's
try to
next
use it
level.
to
I've never
skim,
thought of that.
like skim to see who you are in a sense, what you let the world think you are, basically.
Oh, that's a cheat
Because
code.
I think
This is true.
we all post pictures or post stuff to build whatever image you want to build for the world
It's called
to
Oh,
see.
I'm so sorry.
shit shopping.
Shit shopping. So for me, if you ask me for my phone number and I say no, and then you ask me for my Instagram, it depends on how I'm feeling. I'll just say no to everything. If I don't want you to deal with me at all, like if I can see that you can be respectable, that I don't want to give you my phone number, and you're not going to use my Instagram to start trying to holler at me from Instagram, if I can gauge that from the little conversations that we have out, I might give it to you. But if I can see that you're a pusher, I'm not giving you my Instagram. I don't got one. Simple. I don't use Instagram. I don't be
What
on
was
there.
the exact words of the
Like-
questions again?
What does it mean when a girl gives you her
Instagram over
instead
your
of
phone
a
number. So for me, yeah. If I'm interested in you, I'm just give you my phone number. I don't need to play them games.
If he asks you for the Instagram, you're gonna give him your phone number instead.
No. Oh well.
You're gonna give him what he asked
So
for.
say a guy approached me and I'm like, dang, he's a good looking guy. Whatever. We have a little couple minute conversation. He asked me for my Instagram first. I'm gonna give him my Instagram because that's what you asked for.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've dealt with that. Like I saw a good looking guy a while ago. He just asked for my Instagram, and I was like, that was weird. But
Do you count him out
meaning.
because he asked you for your Instagram as opposed to your phone?
No, I didn't count him out. I just gave it to him because I know that some guys use it as a gateway to get to your phone number eventually. You know, I think some guys do it in public too, so it don't seem like they trying to holler at you. Like you could just see like, oh, he probably just getting her Instagram. All right, you know, like whatever the case might be. So I don't know. I give it if you ask for it. If you ask for my number, you ask for my number, I said no. Depends on what I'm getting from you.
Can I have your number? No, I'm playing. That's like a meme if y'all know.
But that's me.
Personally, I would vet somebody who would ask me, well, based on the question, if they asked me for my number and I gave them my Instagram, I don't want you. I don't want you. Like, maybe we could collaborate, you know? Maybe we could, like, talk, I guess, like, on a friendship base. But it's like you already immediately in friend zone if I give you my Instagram instead of my phone number. Just because I don't really use Instagram the same way everybody else does. I don't really share much on Instagram. If you go to any of my Instagram pages, it's like I'm never really using it for marketing purposes to that extent. So you won't really learn much about me through my Instagram. So yeah, it's like I've already put you in a box and you really can't get out of that at that point.
It's a dub, my boy.
It's a dub.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. Like, I feel like your number is like an access to you, like personally. Like, if I give you my Instagram,
So social media is not an access to
yeah,
you?
correct. But like, for me to respond back, you can like my Instagram is public, so yes, it is. But for me to respond back, you can just be my request for a very, very long time. So, but if we have like, it's now coming straight to me, like, so yeah, she didn't really fuck with you, like, at all.
So you feel more obligated to respond to a text message versus a DM on Instagram?
Yeah, I probably still will not answer if I don't feel like it, but
So is that like a direct message? Is that like your DM?
It's
Yeah.
a text message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like people writing me on Instagram when they got my phone number. I hate that shit. That shit's aggravating.
Yeah, I hate that shit too.
I'll purposely not read it because you got my phone number.
Got you.
Yeah, it's
So
annoying.
So I guess for me, what was the question one more time?
What
Was
does
it a
mean?
problem?
What does it
What does
mean?
it mean if she gives you her
Okay,
Instagram
what does it
over
mean?
her phone number?
All right.
Or ask you for your Instagram over your
So
phone
if
number.
she asks me for my Instagram over my phone number, one, she's pussy. She's probably not forward enough to ask me for my phone number. And then, but I feel like when people ask you for their Instagram, they want to, like you said, like they want to see what you're living like, what you're doing, what kind of person you are, because some people approach is different. Like I may have the same, I like personally, like I may have the same approach to all women, right? But if I'm like, give me your Instagram, I might sauce it up a little bit, or I might tone it down a little bit based off of what I see off Instagram. So some people kind of use it as a leverage, right? They use it as a leverage for them to be able to connect better with that person that they want to talk to. But for me, like, I kind of see it as the same thing. I've never had a girl just straight up ask me for like my Instagram. Mostly they'll ask for my number, but I'm like, me personally, I'm picky as fuck. So like, I don't care how bad you are or how horny I am. If I'm feeling you, you gonna get my number. I'm probably just gonna give you my number before you even ask.
So suppose she asks you for your Instagram and you think she's attractive, would you be like, I'll just give you my phone number?
I would kind of like, why I would ask, I would
Why you
question it.
asking?
I'm like, why you asking me for my Instagram? You get my number, like,
Yeah.
like you clearly like you initiated the conversation,
Right.
and now we're talking, and it's looking like, hey, look, I'm about to go home, whatever. You about to end it? Just give me a number. Like, what the fuck I get your Instagram? I'm not gonna
Right.
do shit with your Instagram.
I think it's unfair
'Cause
when people
like,
use it to
yeah, like-
try to analyze who you are.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I don't think
to
it's
be honest.
unfair. I think it's an advantage because, like,
no.
You get your
No,
highlight.
you
it's
get a
very
snapshot of the
highlighted.
girl.
Yeah, but no, because I think I don't want to.
because like your Instagram, right?
Like my Instagram, you could look at my Instagram, you would think.
I'm gonna tell you,
so much.
But that's the
one of
perception
your-
you put
I'm gonna
out
tell you
there.
like your other page, right? With the catering, right? If I met you out, I'm like, damn, Kate, look, Kate, fine as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talking to the mic, we can't hear you.
Okay, it's fun as fuck.
Say
All
what
right,
you
Kate, fine as hell,
Say what you
and shut up. You just
I'm
encourage
fucking
yourself.
with you. I'm talking to you.
Kate is fine as hell, right? And she's like, I ain't gonna give you my number. I'm gonna give you my Instagram, right? So she gives me one. She has 2 Instagrams, so she gonna give me her other Instagram, right, with her business. And I'm looking at her food, and I'm like, this shit look good. So now I know she like food, right? So I'm gonna play on those heartstrings, right? So I'm now gonna be like, DM you like, hey, what's up? You remember me? You're like, yeah, I remember you. Cool. Like, what's up? Like, you want to go to this restaurant? I know the chef. He cooks an amazing steak. Like,
Fire
she's gonna pull up.
It's a cheat code.
It's a Chico. She's gonna pull up. I know she is. Like, he cooks an amazing steak. I like cooking. Let me see what this about, because one, it could benefit her to see how that steak is cooked or prepared, and then 2, it's like, all right, well, I'm meeting this nigga for the second time. Let me see if I actually like this dude.
It's so
it
funny.
play, and it, like, for you, right? For
Yeah.
you, Marley, you got the beauty, you got the
Beauty, yeah.
beauticianship, the cosmetology shit.
You got the what?
Sorry.
Don't do my dog like
They
that.
about to call
Say
me.
it with your chest.
Right. So now I'm DMing Marley, right? I meet her out at I don't know, Denny's. I don't know. I'm
Nah,
thinking
she's
it's
not a
Oh,
Denny's
Denny's.
type of girl.
I hate
my
that.
boy.
I'm a IHOP nigga.
You met her at Maestro.
I was about to say you lost me at
Maestro.
Denny's. man.
Maestro.
Really
All right,
about to
you know,
ice
I
you.
met her at Maestro's,
There you
right?
go. There you go.
And I see she looking bad. She got the wig on, that shit popping, eyelashes, makeup, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I hit her with the shit like, hey, right? So I can tell off rip. She do all that shit. She's all about her self-care, right? Hey, I go on Instagram. I see that. Hey, let's link. My boy has a massage company, or he's a masseuse, right?
Not the erotic one.
Not the erotic shit. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Right. So look, yo, they pull up on me. We could both get massages and have casual conversation after with someone. She's gonna pull up. One, because she's all about self-care, massage too.
And she could get it
then
for the
2,
gram.
she probably want to know more about me, right?
You got that cheat code.
What do you like? What do you like to do?
I have a podcast and I model.
So you gotta. So let's say modeling, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I go on Instagram. She has all the modeling pictures, right? Hey, let's go on a date to the park. Let's have a picnic.
I have
I'll
kids.
bring my camera.
I bring my camera. Yes, exactly.
Slightly very
Yes,
odd.
she's gonna pull up
I think
because
so.
I'm gonna take fire photos and send her to post on Instagram with whatever caption she's gonna want to pull it. That's one. But 2, she's still gonna want to know
That
what
boy
I'm
giving
about.
game right now.
No, I'm just saying, like
That can
me
go
getting your
with
Instagram, me getting your Instagram.
You gonna pull up?
I still think the number's important. I need your number, but me getting the Instagram still gives me the advantage because I can still sauce you up via DM based off of the kind of person you what kind of shit you post on your story.
Or even things
Yeah.
that you post on the story.
Exactly.
Like,
Because I've hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this now, right? I'm gonna tell you how how I'm very calculated in the moves I make when it comes to the Instagram, right? I'm gonna get some sauce. I'm sure niggas got the other sauce. So look, I peep your page, right? So Marley, for example, right? I peep your page, right?
That E&J is
Peep your
hitting, boy.
page. And I saw, hold up. That shit hit. No, I got shit for all three of them. I'm gonna use Marley for example, right? I peep her page. I see she posting all her clients or whatever. She doing all her makeup shit, whatever, right? So I'm gonna purposely post shit about self-care. And I'm gonna purposely post shit about
That's
massages.
if she's watching your story.
No, she's watching.
You snap.
She's watching.
watching.
No, when you
Straight
follow
up.
somebody off the bat, you watch them for a minimum
Oh, yeah, if
of
they
3
follow
to
up,
5 days.
yeah.
First couple of days.
The first couple of
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, we try
So
to
you
shit.
post it, right? Self-care is
like,
important,
oh,
mental
boy.
health,
Yeah,
well,
look.
You're in the boat.
right? She's like, damn, so
You did this.
damn, this nigga is on some different shit, right? So even if I don't DM her, she's gonna respond to one of those stories.
She's gonna like it,
With
respond
100.
to it.
With 100.
Oh,
I
the
felt
100.
that.
Oh,
I felt that. The
100.
fire emoji. She's gonna respond to one of my stories that I post in relation to something that she posted or something that I feel like she may have interest with, and I'm about to build off that shit like like a motherfucker, right? So she like food, right? Kay like food, right? Best believe I'm gonna start posting all types of food shit,
How you played it.
like plating shit, whatever. I can cook my damn self. I cook. I really do cook, but I'm not a chef. I'm a self-taught chef. You know what I'm saying? So I just make shit whatever.
Yo.
I ain't got no business.
Yo.
But all I'm saying is that I know she like food. I go on her page, she posting food. I'm gonna post some food shit too. I bet she's gonna respond to the first, second, or third story. One of them two. Damn, that look good. Where you got that from? I like that.
Oh, once you say I made it,
Right,
you
I
got
made
'em.
it. Oh, really?
It's a
Now
wrap.
the conversation sparked. And
When
she's
you gonna
like,
cook
I
for
should.
me?
And now she's like,
gonna cook
and
for
now
me?
she's thinking.
That's so funny, y'all.
No, like literally.
Y'all don't even know me.
Like literally. Now she's
I'm not
thinking.
saying you. I'm not saying
No.
you. I'm talking
No,
about
but like-
regular girls.
No, like
I'm
I'm just
fucking with
like she may not like that, but I'm just saying like now she's thinking like, damn, I should get this guy my number
Yeah,
instead of my Instagram.
Instagram.
But it's advantages of both. Preferably as a guy, I want your number. I'm still trumping the number over the Instagram. I
Correct.
still think the Instagram shit is whack, but it still gives us a second chance.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
That
it
was-
is. A
No,
second
We
chance.
Nels
get
got
a
next.
second
One.
chance to
Nels
make.
got next.
Well, no, that's small. We can make that small impression based off of the shit that you post on your page, and then we can build off that, and then we can still kind of weasel our way into that. Oh, I wasn't interested in him at first, but I saw when he posted on the story on Instagram.
I like
I
his
related to
vibe.
it, and that
I
was
like what he posed.
yeah.
He looked like a lit nigga.
That's keeping it straight up. Like
got a lot
I've done
going
that.
on.
I've done that. I've went out with a girl to a day party.
Hey, you giving too much sauce.
No, I'm gonna keep it straight. Right now, I'm changed. I'm different. I went out to a party. I met a girl. I'm literally thinking in my head like she feeling me. Like there's no way. Like
I'm that nigga.
like she literally she did this, like literally hand on my fucking arm, and I'm like,
Broke the
yeah,
touch
it's a
barrier.
wrap. In my mind, I'm like, it's a wrap. Well, and then you try to rush her, right? You try to rush her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You ain't going nowhere. But you hit her, hey, look, man, shit. Like, my homie about to leave. If you mind get your number, boom. Oh, no, you get my Instagram. So I'm already like, man, whatever. Like, here, give me the shit. You want to. But then, a couple days later, right, shit post up. I go on her shit. I'm like, all right, she like dogs and cats, right? All right, bet, bet.
Let me hold your dog.
My little cousin got a dog. I'm about to go in and start. Hey, y'all want me to put? I'm telling you, this is
me have a
it's a
photo
real
shoot
life
with your
example.
dog.
My little cousin got a dog. My uncle got a dog. Right? Pull up to his crib. Hey, Uncle D. Hey,
You
what's
not
up?
bringing E&J
Hey,
to the
I'm
studio,
petting the
no
dog
way.
with I'm like this.
Boy
like,
tapped into
you know,
that E&J.
so she puts the heart eyes. She puts on. No. She puts. Hold up. No, I'm telling you. She puts the hard eyes on that. Bet.
Boom,
Next time.
reel her ass in.
Next
Get
time. Right?
Fish on the hook.
Somebody posted some shit that kind of related to emotion with animals, like when we saw
Boom.
earlier.
Yeah.
Sharing it.
Repost.
Oh,
Bet. I don't
reeling
give a
that
fuck.
in.
Y'all
Bet.
are wild.
And then
Fuck
she
that
was
dog.
like,
Hey,
oh, I feel the same way about such and such, right? Her dog, whatever her dog name was, right? So she posted something about her dog. Boom. Cute dog. Boom. That's 3 things, right? Now she's like, all right, this is a nigga that I just gave my Instagram to, but he likes animals. Let me
What type
entertain
of
it.
dog you got? Oh, I got a
Oh, I
stray.
don't got a pet, and then you sauce it up, right? I'm telling you, it's that's how it goes. You like food, right? Best believe everywhere I fuck, I don't give a fuck if it's a McDouble.
Oh, you
Yeah,
vegan?
like,
I'm vegan too.
boom. You vegan? I know how to make a salad. Like,
I know
you
a
what
place
I'm
that got a bomb falafel.
A bomb ass ice.
But all
Racetrack.
in all, for me though, all in all for me, like the number is still the most important
Nels
thing.
up next.
But the number in the DMs, it doesn't like you can kind of build off the fact of her page, but it doesn't change anything because the same way she can block you via DM, she could just block your numbers.
Oh,
Let's
kill him.
go.
So that's me. I'm
And
done.
Nels.
Oh.
That boy, that ENJ hitting, boy. That
Hey, I'm be
Earl
real. I
Jenkins.
don't. None of that shit really matter to me. As a matter of fact, if she does ask for my Instagram, I think it's easier. To be honest with you,
think it's
because
easier?
I'll tell you what. First off, my profile public. I told y'all already, I'm vibey as fuck. So you're gonna go on my profile, you're gonna look at my pictures, vibey. I'm vibes.
Vibey.
I'm vibes. So you're gonna go on my profile, you're gonna see I'm vibes. You're gonna go on my profile, you're gonna see my business, you're gonna see Grill Talks, you're gonna see all my presentations, all that stuff. You're gonna be like, damn, he's
Oh, he's
He's a
intellectual.
vibe.
okay.
Not just
Then-
intellectual, but ambitious.
And then you're gonna see my podcast. You're gonna look at that and you're gonna be like, damn, he got a podcast. You might listen to an episode and be like, damn, I don't know nothing about sports, but they're entertaining. So you're in about 30 minutes, you found out what it would take me 3 hours to tell you in text. You're gonna hit me up. And you're gonna go through my highlights. You're gonna see my food for thought. You're gonna see all my little stuff, right? And for the sake of reality, not saying that I've done this and not trying to bring it back, but you're gonna see that I have a wife, and you're gonna be like, okay, well, that's
That's a dub.
interesting.
Now you gotta
You're
decide
gonna
to make.
you gotta ask me the question. I'm gonna let you know the vibes. Your choice.
No,
right?
she's gonna be like, how
Yeah,
serious is your marriage?
So,
How
listen,
serious
we can
is
kick
your
it, we can
marriage?
do whatever.
Hey,
It don't
you
matter to
cheat?
me. But the point being is, I don't Instagram phone number. I like to talk. Period. And on the Instagram, I can share these funny ass videos with you. I can share this real. And if I give you the green bubble, oh, it's on and popping because you're my close friends. Oh, you about to see the real. It's going down. It's going down. So for me personally, it don't matter. Phone number, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace,
Telegram.
Black Planet,
Messenger pigeon.
WhatsApp. It's cool. Let's just talk.
Vibey.
Like, it's straight.
Nah, I felt that.
and let's wrap
Unless
it.
it's an Android.
And let's wrap
Oh,
it.
if you have an Android in your green bubble, I'm out.
Yikes.
No, that means she had sex without the condom
You
first
know how
night.
that sound bad. You might not even have a case on your phone.
Real talk. Disgusting. Wait, any of y'all got an Android?
No.
I was about
We're
to
blue
get
bubble.
on your ass, cuz.
No, we don't allow people with Androids on this show.
Facts.
Speaking of this
It's an
show,
Android-less show.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Speaking of this show, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Out the box. Be sure to like and subscribe, share it, share somebody, share this video with someone that you think could benefit from the conversation we had today. And again, we got a beautiful cast here tonight.
Yeah.
Again, we have
Hey, look, Charlotte God on Instagram. If y'all see me in person, don't call me Charlotte God. A lot of niggas do that.
Let's call him E and J King.
Yeah, nah. No,
Lord.
Just call me Rashard. Don't do none of that weird shit. You feel me? Follow me on Instagram at Charlotte God. Follow my brunch page, Invite Only Brunch. Follow my boy Raw Hookah. Follow
Yeah.
Cold Hard.
Yeah.
Follow
Shout out to mom.
2K Life. You know what I'm
know.
saying? Those are niggas. That's the shit. We go way back. That's
Course.
Way
crazy.
back.
You know what I'm
Lauderdale,
saying?
Flying
Hey,
L's.
follow my mom. She ain't got no Instagram, but she got a Facebook. So follow my
She got
moms
pottery
at
class
my
on
moms.
Saturdays.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real though. Like real shit. Like for real. Like shout out to everybody that supported me. Shout out to everybody that supported us. But yeah, Asia.
My name is Asia. I have my own podcast. It's called I Hate It Here. Our phrase is fucked up people talk about fucked up problems because therapy is too fucking expensive. But with that being said, we talk a lot about mental health and we talk relationships and stuff like that, but pushing the conversation forward of things that you don't really talk about. And I have a guy co-host as well. So it's a guy and a girl perspective on a lot of different conversations that need to be said.
Gang.
Yeah.
So once again,
Good hands.
my bad.
Good hands.
Fucking reflexes.
I
man.
mean, hey, I'm multi-talented. But anyways, follow me at Looks by Lee, and follow my business page at LXL Extensions for all your hair needs. And yeah, good night.
Yeah, Nels 1914. That's the app. Grill Talks, generating realistic intellectual output together. You know what I mean? Ride with the movement before the movement leads you. Learn more about yourself so you can get better. And of course, you can't forget about Balls, sports podcast, Balls_sports_podcast is a podcast with balls about balls. Fuck with me.
And again, I am K__amazing, and my business page is Cater by K with a K. If you want to be on the show, please DM us at Out the Box and let us know. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
You forgot Out the Box podcast.
Let me say that again.
No, it's all good. They heard me.
You put it on the, just write it.